All right. What's up, everyone? I'm audible, loud and clear. Just say anything in the chat so that I know. Yes. Can you guys unmute yourself? Just want to make sure the audio and
Yes,
everything is
loud
working
and clear.
fine. Yes, yes,
there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Vibhor, Baka, Bhavin. Okay, so many familiar faces. Cool. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna give one more minute for other people to jump in. So we got 23 people into the room. That's amazing. Hi, Satyam. All right, one thing. Let me see. All the settings are fine. Yes. How's everyone doing? After a while, so many faces I can see. I'm transcribing this call extension, right? Mahindran. I know a lot of you out there. Yeah. Anybody who is attending this event first time, never heard or attended any of our maybe masterclasses, workshops, challenges, and all that stuff? Anybody who's a first timer? Brock. Okay, Brock Perry. Where are you connecting from, Brock? Number the first timer, Adam. Yeah, drop in the chat. Where are you connecting from? Which part of the world? I mean, you're connecting. Are you guys Edmonton? Oh wow. Okay, okay. That's Lisa. I know that. Canada, Vancouver. Okay, we got Canadian. Another Canadian. Cool. I'm in Kitchener, by the way. Ontario, in UK, US, Mexico. Nice. All right. Cool. So while other people are coming in, we'll be diving deep into the some of the like I mean the whole slideshow. I tried to keep minimal text in the slides and more visual stuff. I'm a visual learner, and I feel like the stories that I can tell by showing the pictures and the like what exactly I experienced, whether it was during the before the launch, during the launch, after the launch, the workshop day, the dinner with Alex and Leila, and everything. Everyone will be cool with that. More pictures, right? Rather than more text. Anybody who's like more theory part, text oriented? Anybody? Just type in the chat so that I know. Namrata, okay? That's a cool emoji. All right. One sec. I'm gonna mute you all so that anybody who is coming new, mute upon entry. Ask. Okay. Can somebody try to unmute and see if it works?
I unmuted.
Hello.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
working.
Okay. Okay. Wait then. Ask all to unmute. Mute upon entry. Where is that setting? Allow participants to unmute themselves. No. How about now? Same thing? No. Okay. Now it's cool. I'll be keep on muting. We're gonna keep this session more engaging as well. So don't worry. I'll be asking you some questions here and there, like your biggest takeaways and all that stuff. Everybody is ready? Just type ready in the chat if you all are ready to dive deep into that. Elisa said ready, 23 people. Okay, ready, 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 ready. Cool. Okay. So people who don't know me, it's first time you are attending this event. So my name is Sahil Sehgal. I'm the founder and CEO of Six Figure Accelerator, and I've been doing this coaching business I'm running from last 5 years. November, if I'm not wrong, November 8th or 9th was the first day I launched my first group coaching program. No sound? Everyone can hear it, right? Okay. Check it on your side, Divyanshu. So yeah, November 8th or 9th, I think, was that where I launched my group coaching program in 2020, COVID time. So I call myself COVIDpreneur. That's where I started with affiliate marketing, freelancing, and then jumped into consulting and coaching. So we have been able to produce so many results in the last 5 years. The biggest transformation started with me, of course, then passed on to the impact passed on to so many other clients as well in different parts of the world. I think we had clients from all over the world. I don't know a country or a state, a country basically, where I have not had a client from. So whether you're from whatever part, yeah, we have served clients from different parts of the world. So yeah, that's a small intro about me. We are here for the Unfiltered live session. So how we're gonna play this game is I'm gonna be showing you, walking you through what exactly I did to come in top 10. All my like even things which I've never shared on publicly, all my secrets as well. Even if you have attended our last session where I broke down the whole launch process, what Hormozi did, you will still learn a lot of stuff. It's like completely different session, and that session is available on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's like a 2 hour, 20 minute session, almost 2.5 hour session we did, where we broke down how exactly Hormozi did the stuff. But this session is all what exactly I did, what's been my experience, and all that stuff. Okay, cool with that. So I'm sharing my screen now. I'm gonna be pinning myself on top. Everybody can see me and hear me all fine. Just say yes so that I know. Check your headphones voice, check your whatever stuff that you're doing. Okay. And at the end of it, we will do some Q&A, some any questions that popped up in your mind. I'm sure there will be questions which you have, which you personally want to ask, and that it will be all unfiltered. So yeah, feel free to ask me anything. So the session is this: the unfiltered Hormozi story, roadmap, behind the scene, dinner, and the lessons which I learned. Okay. First of all, big thanks to all you for your support and love. And I've been saying this, it's our win because I was not able to do it alone. I needed people who could have who come into this book launch event. That's where the maximum signups came in, whether it's through organic, paid ads, through my even one-on-one. So many stuff I did, I will share it. But yeah, it was not a one-man show, not at all. So it was definitely our win. So I'm gonna give a huge round of applause to all of you first, whosoever have registered. Maybe you missed out on it, have not registered, but still a huge kudos to you and round of applause for people. Can you all give a round of applause for yourself? Just everyone, just do a little clap. You all made it happen for it. And I feel like even when I was there, there were only two people from our like from Indian culture who were there only, and rest of them are all outside the world. So that was another kind of achievement also, and it feel it gives a little different feeling, you know. So yeah, so thanks to all. If you stay till the end, I'll be giving you some free gifts. So gift number one is this is the custom GPT that we prepared out of all the entire Hormozi launch strategy. It's like we deconstructed the entire strategy, and it will help you to construct your maybe high converting offers, launches, marketing strategies without overwhelm. So you will get the link of this GPT if you stay till the end. Okay, that's a gift number one. Gift number two, some of you may already know. So I purchased more than one book. I purchased 15 copies of this book. So far, I have given away three of them. So I still have more copies. I'm gonna bring some copies to India as well. People who I'm planning a trip to India. So I'm gonna see. I have to keep a separate bag for this, maybe, or something like that. But today, if you stick till the end, I'm gonna give one copy again, one more copy, and I'm like trying to give maximum copies out at every event. So I got the coupon code for like full 1 year, so I can redeem that. So one of you, if you stay till the end, you will get a free copy for me. Only thing you have to do is pay the shipping and handling. I will cover the cost of the book, which is $40 USD. So that is on me, coupon was on me. But you have to cover the shipping and handling of it. Okay, that I cannot do that, unfortunately. So that's up to where you are in the part of the world. Okay, so those are the two gifts. So our agenda for today is completely really simple. First, how I became a top 10 Hormozi affiliate, the exact roadmap I followed, one-on-one fireside chat with Alex, behind the scenes at acquisition headquarters, dinner with Alex and Leila, and the crazy manifestation behind it. That's something some of you already know, that I produce some content and reels around it as well. So, just to give you a little more detail, I've not shared it publicly yet. I found it literally this last night when I was making this slide presentation. I just went into my WhatsApp and I type Hormozi in the chat to see if I can collect all the information and I don't miss out on anything while preparing this session and all. And I was surprised and I was like so shocked to see some of the stuff which I was like, man, that happened 2 years ago. That I said it actually 2 years ago. Okay. So what? Like this was the launch for the $100 million leads book that got launched in 2 years ago, 2023. If you see the timestamp over here, August month in 2023. That was a time. This was not my first book I promoted, by the way. This was the second book launch that I promoted. At that point, also, I reached out to people. I took my affiliate link, reached out to people, did some marketing around it. Maybe a lot of you maybe not remember, even 2 years ago, I also fought for this, but couldn't able to make it at that point. There were a lot of things which contributed to that. There was no leaderboard kind of. They were only publishing leaderboard. They published at the end of it, so we were not able to even track how many signups I was able to bring. So I took help of a lot of people, published it, but couldn't able to win. Okay. So this was like a message from 2023 July. I was like asking my paid ads team, "Hey, need a help? Want to promote Alex Hormozi's new book? This is a contest running." That happened in this. So we ran it, couldn't able to make it. Interestingly, there is one more thing that I saw. 2023, same year, I asked someone, is like, any tip or way to bring Alex Hormozi on my podcast show? That was a message to my coach that I did. 2023. When I saw that, I'm like, what? I said this in 2023 that I want to do a podcast or chat with him. I did not even remember that was said, that was manifested, kind of, or put it was it was there. I put it in the universe, and then 2 years later, this thing came into reality. Right? I still getting chills when I hear this. Sometimes, like, how many of you have gone to these situations where you said something and then you're like, I said this actually a year ago, or I said this few months ago, and this just happened. That was me, and like I was shocked last night. I got this. Okay, so that was like setting up. This process didn't start in 2025. It started actually in 2023, where it was first book I was about to, I was promoting it and couldn't able to make it, but my dream was to have a podcast with him, technically. So now let's come to the launch process. The very first, I will be giving you few content that I dropped, not all of them that's there in that show. I'm just giving you some stories behind it, what happened. Okay, so first post I dropped was this one. I was like, he's back with his third book in the trilogy set. I'm talking about Alex Hormozi. Then I did like, if you get a book through my link, you will get these bonuses. And I used AI, took a picture, like last year picture of my daughter with $100 million leads book. I gave away some of these books in India. I think Devanshu is here. He got one when we did a mastermind event in India. Some other people as well. And then I used AI to hand over like that book cover to my with my in my daughter's hand and all. That was the very first post. What happened interestingly, this happened. Leila Hormozi herself liked that post. That sometimes you're like you need a validation. Sometimes it's like, okay, bro, you can do it. Just go. That was the first green signal for me that I got from the Leila Hormozi herself that she liked my post. And I'm like, now I am not gonna stop. Right? That feeling, I ain't gonna stop after this. So that was the first post that I dropped. Uh, After we got 31 referrals and 91 clicks out of that. So one third of people who actually clicked on the post or my affiliate link, one third of people signed up for the event. 31 people that we got it, and very not a long ago, I mean few hours or few days later, I saw that 49 signups came. This is the leaderboard if you see the picture, and I came into the top 20. That was another push for me. Then okay, if I can come in top 20 and top 50 had still have the day with Ramosi, except the dinner or podcast thing, I could still go to Vegas to attend the workshop. So that was my only goal. Like if I can remain in top 50, that would be it. I would be the most happiest person and all that stuff. And I had 49 people. It was like I touched that mark over there. Okay. Then what happened? I looked at the last event result. This was from the last launch, the leads book that I promoted. I went back to my emails, find it like, okay, how many people I need to come, like how many signups I need to have to even stay among top 50. And this email I found from Alex Hormozi, top 11th person even had 1900 signups. First person had almost 10,000 sign up. And I'm like, okay, to come in top 50, I did my rough calculation. Even if I can bring 200, 300 people, that would be enough for me to stay among top 50. That was my rough math in the mind based on the last launch results. So what I did, I started leveraging. I'm like, I cannot do this alone, right? So what I did, I started sending messages to my people. Like these are the real screenshots of WhatsApp. Says like, hey bro, need a support in something? Can you help? I'm in top 20 so far. Want my affiliate link to spread out to your list. It's just a free registration, nothing more for Alexa Mozi book launch promotion. Same thing, champs, I need your support. I was like copy pasting or forwarding the same messages to all the people. And this was this. So if you see 946 this timestamp, I was like, I just want to come under top 50. Then within few minutes, I was talking to someone, and then that person was like, why don't you aim for 10? And even if you come in 50, you will be still be happy. This was my coach that I was working with. I'm like, yeah, that's actually right. If I aim for 50, oh, sorry, if I aim for 10, even if I come in 50, then I will still be happy. But at least I fought for 10. This was it. So few minutes later, I sent a message, sorry, goal changed to top 10. And this was, I was supposed to get in top 10. One-on-one fireside chat, private dinner, and all the workshop included. That's how your mind can make a decision, and then you are putting out in the universe what I did few minutes later, not even 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes later, I'm like, okay, I'm aiming for now 10. Okay. So this was the difference between top 10 and top 50. People who know doesn't know, top 50 gets this VIP spot for the workshop with him, with Alex. But top 10 got fireside chat, private dinner, and everything in top 50. I'm like, okay, I'll fight for top 10. So then my messages changes to this. Let's fucking go. I gotta be in top 10. If you need a copywriter to write emails or something, I have one in my team. I absolutely I want dinner with Alex Hormozi at any cost. There is no agar in place, there is no if or but in place. Dinner with Alex Hormozi is definitely happening for sure. My statement changed from top 50 to like, I'm gonna have a dinner with Alex Hormozi. These are my real messages that I started sending out to those people. And what I did, even in my, this is my screenshot from the notes folder, I created a folder where it's like manifesting dinner with Hormozi. This kind of manifestation I did, I believe, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, put out in the universe, and for my own self as well. This screenshot, this I did in my notes folder, in my album folder. Okay. Make sure, okay, when you are listening to this, how many people? We got 30 people in this room. Think it of about like the goal that you feel like it's unachievable or it's like I'm not even aiming for it. Start putting it out there in the form of post. Maybe take a screenshot of it, put it on your work desk. Keep yourself accountable as well. The people who know how the law of attraction works, manifestation works, they can go dive deep into that. For me, simple thing is you conceive in your mind, you put it out in the universe, and the universe will make it happen. Don't think about how. That is my definition of my law of attraction or manifestation. It has worked for me. Some people will maybe agree or not agree. Depends upon you, right? So that's what exactly I did. What happened from top 20, we popped up into top 11. We got only difference was like only what 30 people more signed up when I started doing this stuff. I'm like, can you help me? Some people close to me, they I'm like, okay, Sahil, send me your link. I will promote it to my list. And that's what brought me from spot number 20th to 12th. Now I'm so close to 10. Now your hunger and you are more like, okay, now I can do it maybe much faster because I'm already close to that 10. And it were only 81 people. I had a 5,000 email list, 5,000 people in my Facebook, around 6,000 people, around 7,000 people in my Facebook group. I'm like, I can take it to 200, 300, 400, 500. We'll see how much I can take it. Okay. But when I reached out to the people, not everybody says yes. There were some no's. So I reached out to this person, this one of my coaches. I was like, I'm currently at 12 in this promotion, and I need your help so that I can crack top number and top 10. If you're able to do it, it would mean a lot to me. I can share my affiliate link if you want. But that person said, hey man, that's really exciting. Congrats. I would love to, but it would really be odd because none of my audience expects any business stuff from me anymore. So that person was not posting about business. Okay, can't do anything. Another person I reached out and I said this thing. You know what? I say this to my coaching clients all the time. It's always a no until you ask for it. So here I'm putting into action personally. Same message I copy pasted. That person said, "Oh no, I really promoted. I already promoted someone yesterday with some other Pulse link. Let me think of another place I can share it with you. Share it with yours." And okay, another person, same copy. Anything you can support with me and all. They were like, "This could be out of my alignment with what I typically do, so I can do that. But happy to help with advice to get more registration." That still means a lot. I did not leave any like any gaps or any way to like giving me an excuse. These things were kind of some. I felt that why are they not promoting me? Like why? It's just a matter of free registration, right? And you are in the like. It doesn't take a lot. You have a big community. Just post a link, and you will get that. That was running in my mind because excitement in my mind was crazy, and I wanted to come into that. So that was my expectations out of them. But not always. You don't get yes always. So the big lesson over here, it's always a no until you ask for it. Some people said no, that's fine. That's cool. I gotta keep moving. So I kept moving. My back end motivation was this. I saw another comment from Lala Harmozi on one of my posts. She said, let's go, maybe I'll see you one day. I'm like, okay, that means a word to me. Thank you for kind words. I'll keep pushing and hope to on that day with you and Alex. That was my all the time. Like, even if I was feeling low, even if I was like, I can't bring 1,000 people. No way I can get dinner with people with Alex and Leila and all that stuff. But these were triggers sometimes. Like you get this. Anybody who's getting like chills or aha movement is like, Sahil, you're right. I also get these triggers sometime. Whenever I stop, like whenever in your business you see low months or like you get demotivation, and then you see somebody bought something from you and you're like, wow, oh no, it started working again. So that was me. That was my stuff that started happening to me. That this back end motivation, yes, eventually it happened. Okay, cool. All the 33 people, I'm looking at the chat as well. So keep engaging in the chat. This is not a theory I'm talking about. I'm giving you some real practical stuff which has worked for me, which I did. Maybe one lesson can change the way how you do your business moving forward, or even how you make decisions in your business moving forward. Right? That's a big deal. So yeah, that was my back end motivation. Then, like, this was I took a screenshot yesterday. I'm like, my whole gallery was filled with only Alex Hormozi stuff. When you say all in, that what it means, like going all in. This is a real screenshot, except from some personal stuff. Everything was Alex Hormozi, his quotes, his pictures, his reels. I was remaking like reaction reels on that stuff. That was my gallery that it turned out to. Few days later, what happened? Then I was obviously going to buy the first book. Then I bought 15 more books, paid this, and what I did a post. I said two new bonuses are added. Just because I bought the books, I was able to study his funnel properly. I took a screenshot of all the pages of the funnel, put them together in a bonus folder, and I just made a post that two new bonuses drop. If you see the comments, 82 people more, even if like not half of them, maybe 50 were their comment and 30 were my replies. 50 more people got interested. I'm like, okay, if I just keep on adding one thing, if I just keep on taking one baby step, the things are piling up, results are piling up. So I had made the post, bought the books, made the post, and got few more registrations. Uh, During the middle of the launch, as I'm sharing everything unfiltered, so I thought about adding this as well, because sometimes what happens is like when you are doing something, when you are all into something, and then universe is like, nope, bro, you can't do this, or I'm taking you out of the track and all that. So what happened? This is really personal. I'm sharing it with you. I got this devastating news on that next week, 18th of no 17th of July, a week into the launch. I was promoting it. 10th of July, I started promoting, and 18th, 17th, a week later, I got this news that one of my cousin who was living over here, he accidentally drowned in a pool accident, and he was like the most closest family member. He was the one who I welcomed in Canada, settled him in Holland. He's like young kid, 22 years old, and I got this news that he just drowned in a pool accident, and I was not able to digest. I was like, bro, like he's my buddy. How can this happen? Uh, and yeah, from the launch and all, it changed to this. Like I had to make a GoFundMe account for him so that I can financially support his family over there in India and all. I created this like within this launch process was happening. My hands were like, I'm still shivering. I was like, my hands were like, what I'm doing, like, what is this? I was in the launch process. This happened, and this is something personal. And he was so close to me and all. Like, universes sometimes is like play games with you, which is like, you can't believe what happened. And that happened within the launch process. So, some people who were close to me, it took me time to recollect myself, right? Some people were like sending me messages, hope everything is better in your family. And I'm like, I'm behaving like a robot since last week, juggling between family, friends, legal responsibilities, and trying to work at the same time. I could not like. Only thing I posted on social media was like, "Hey, I created this GoFundMe account. If anybody who's a close friend, a lot of you supported in that, donated in that. Thank you, big thanks to that. It helped a family. It was a big expense to send him from here to there. I don't want to use the word body. This like it, yeah. And I was the only one in the family over here. I'm like, there is no one. His parents were in India, no other relative. I was the only one taking care of all that, and I'm like in the middle of this thing, taking care of family, friends, legal responsibilities, and all that stuff. For a week, I was devastated. I'm like, I cannot do this. Even I was trying to think of something like an idea, post, a marketing angle or something. I'm like, no, I cannot do this. Uh, I was not opening up my laptop even for that. It took me time to come back to recollect myself after that. And this news is something which is like you cannot. The loss is something which cannot be covered, you know, for that. And he was the only child of his family. Like that's a parent situation and all. I was dealing with them and all that. Uh, yeah, it took me a week to come back to that. And I'm like, I made a post talking about show must go on. I'm back. I'm promoting this. How many more weeks I can just let it go? The business was suffering so many things, you know. Um, So I took a step and I'm like, there's this news came after this that I'm in top nine. And for days, for so many days, for a week itself, I was not sharing this news. I was like, how can I celebrate this? In this, I came into top nine, which was like top 10 was my dream, and top nine, now I'm sitting in top nine. What should I do? And all that. I was not even posting about it. Like for a whole week, it just went by, and I was sitting with both the things in my hand. I'm like, should I just abandon the launch? Should I not continue with this? What should I do? Should I just go to India? Like lot of stuff which was going on at the back end. People who are close to me, they know that. They thank you all the well wishers who connected with me at that point. I really needed that support to recollect myself, to come back to that stuff. So it took a while, and from nine spot, got more registrations, jumped to spot number five, then jumped to spot number four. This all happened by August 1. If you see the screenshot, I was at top 10, and I'm like, now there are only 16th was the launch day. There are 15 more days left, and I just gonna stick in top 10. That was my only goal, right? To stick among top 10. Uh, some of you even message me, they send me this messages like, how did you get sign up so far? It's like you snap a finger and I'm struggling even to get one sign up. This was a really good lesson that I shared. I'm like, short answer is this: it's years of giving efforts compounded over time, which gives you return when it's your turn to ask for something, right? I have produced so much content from 2020. I've given a lot, hosted free events, the low ticket events. Like, how many of you have attended my events? Is like, it was always worth more than the investment, or maybe investment of your time into the stuff that you did, right? So that was my short answer. This is a lesson for you also. When you give, when your efforts are in giving more, it compounds over time and it gives you returns, which when it's your time to ask for something, you ask for it. So during this, now it was a time where 15 days were left. I started pulling some extra levers. What I did, we started running ads in India. And I think we only ran in India. Yeah. These were the ads that were running. There were more ads and all. We wanted as much as. I'm like, I don't care about money at this point. We are promoting this event. It is a marketing thing. I have to keep a budget for this marketing. And I am doing that through paid ads. A lot of you gave a shout out even on my about my stuff on your profile. Like Anis did it, Navneet did it, Harsh. So many of you actually gave me. I reached out to some of more people. I'm like, bro, shitty blood show is going on. Trying my best to stay among top 10. 24 hours are left. Anything I mean, shout out, guidance, or whatever you can do. And this guy posted in the community. We got 50, 60, I think, more people into that. Uh, and then I again sending messages to so many of my close people. Currently at this, 500 more people I need. Can you support me in any way? So these are all the big influencers that I was reaching out to. I'm like, they have a big list and all, they can support me and all. Some of my own people said no. So they were like, we cannot just do that. And I'm like, okay, whatever I can do, I'll do in my power. So, and this was something new I tried. I shared in my last launch, and I'm sharing it with you. This was more of my secret sauce, by the way. Um, anybody, uh, anybody knows solo ads here? Just type in the chat if you know solo ads. What is it? Apart from these, Elisa, yeah, I have shared it. Only one person knows exactly. Like out of 33 people, Samir knows that. Yeah, Bhavin. Okay, three, four. No, okay, Abhishek. Some of you know that. Most of you don't know that. So what it is, it was the biggest lever I pulled. I'm sharing it with you here. So apart from the Facebook ads or Instagram ads, Meta ads that we did, so I did solo ads as well. Very first time I did it. So what I was the solo ads are basically where you can these people have there are vendors which have email list like a big email list, 100,000 people, 500,000 people, and all. You can pay those people to buy clicks on your stuff that you are promoting. So I started buying the clicks from these people. It first one was devastating. It didn't work at all. Reason was because I was using a bridge page funnel in the middle, and that bridge page funnel was leaking all the leads. I was getting clicks but not signups. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna stop. I'm like, okay, let me hire another vendor. I hired another vendor, took off the bridge page. That vendor recommended that took off the take off the bridge page, and then you can promote directly on the page itself. It will give you more signups. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that. I tried it. I bought 200 clicks, and I got almost 80 people signed up out of 200 clicks that I bought. I'm like, holy, like, what does this happen? you know and then I kept on buying more clicks. These are just few of them. I bought so many of the other clicks as well. I'm like, if I'm buying 300 clicks, if I'm getting 150 people at 50% conversion or 40% conversion, 130 people, this is like this is the power of paid ads. You put dollar in, you get money back. In my case, it was like put money in and get the signups back. It was free signups because again, my dream was to do that. This all I kept it under marketing budget. This worked really well for me, by the way. If you have not used it, if you have, let's say, a 9 to 5 offer, whatever you are doing, you want leads for real estate, you want leads for MLM, you want leads for B2B, service provider, insurance, whatever niche that you need leads for, you can go to platforms like this one is from Udemy. It's not Udemy, it's Udemy, Udimi. You go to there, find a the solo ad vendor, and then you buy clicks from that. It's all tweaking and adjusting later on, and then you get these pipelines. So it's like you are buying the traffic from someone. Technically, that's what the whole goal is. So if I have an email list and you say me, Sahil, I have made this offer, can you promote it to your email list? And I am like, okay, I can send 1,000 emails and I will charge you for this. That's simple. In simple layman language, that's what it is, right? Udemy, you go to Google Udimi, you will find that solo ad vendors, you will find this works really well. By the way, if you have a 9 to 5 offer, if you have a beginner offer, um, and if you're doing affiliate marketing, MLM works really perfect. But if you want more leads from other businesses niches as well, yeah, Udemy is this. Yeah, above interrupted. So you can give it a try. I mean, I'm sharing what worked for me. First one didn't work. I had to keep going. Second one worked. Third one worked. Then I kept on buying it, and I was getting maximum signups. Right? Yeah. Ishank is here. Cool. Okay. So what happened then? Last week we were there. It started turning into a squid game. I came from fourth spot to spot number 10. 1,300 people I was able to register. Then 1,700 people I was able to register. So I was moving between 8th, ninth, and here I'm like sitting at 2,300 registrations by using meta ads. It worked. Solo ads, it worked. And the personal reach outs I was doing, combiningly, collectively, we reached to this point, right? So and then it turned into that bloody shit show, then everybody's fighting to stay among top 10, and I was at the verge of it. I'm like, if another person just from top 50 jumped into top 10, I'll be out of the game. But I'm like, I'm gonna keep playing. Like, players don't quit. So like the clicks, this how the clicks turned into 11,000 clicks we got, and 2,300 referrals we got out of that. 15,000 clicks we were able to get, and 3,900 people opt in for that. The game, from the first screenshot that I showed you where I only had 91 clicks and 30 people signed up, turned, after combining all these marketing efforts together, it turned into these many clicks and these many referrals I was able to produce. That's how the game shifted drastically. And in last week, everyone was fighting for it, that they wanted to stay among top 10. This was like last night, a night before the final results. We were on Zoom. What happened, what we did for 5 hours, two of my buddies, we sat on the Zoom, Pranshu and RJ, we sat on the Zoom, manually DMing people on the list. Pranshu was doing on his list, I was doing on my list, RJ was reaching out to people. We were like, this is the only night we got now, and we have to do everything possible to come under top 10. So it was, again, this is all was happening behind the scene. Nobody knows this. I never shared this, right? So three people reaching out, and then our registrations were increasing like crazy. We were like, hey, if you sign up for this event, we will give you this. If you sign up for this event, you will get this bonus, or this my course for free. Anything we could have done to get maximum people, we did that during those last 4 to 5 hours a night before. And then that comes the result day. So I was sitting watching this. This is a real screenshot. I was like, Alex is about to announce the winners, and I just casually refreshed my dashboard. You know what happened? Interesting thing. Nobody knows. People who have attended my last event knows this, but I have not shared this publicly. I saw the leaderboard got updated just few minutes before Alex was announcing the winner, and I was in top 11. From top 9 to 8, from there I jumped to 11. I'm like, Alex is about to announce the winner. It's all done now. I could not able to make it. I wanted to stay among top 10, and there is very little difference. If you see, top 10th person had only 39.35, and I had 39.28. The only seven people, the difference of seven more signups that I needed. And I started, it was a crying moment for me. I cried, like, literally. I'm like, man, I did this for last 30 days. I did so much. I'm in top 20. Sorry, top 50. I cannot get the dinner. I cannot get the podcast. Everything is like just vanished. You know, it's over. So that was the thing. The leaderboard got updated. I started receiving calls. Some of you started calling me. It was like, Sahil, you are in top 11. I did not take any call, by the way. I started receiving messages as well from some of you. Like, sorry, bro, you could not able to make it and supporting me and all that stuff. Crazy, yeah. That's a behind the scenes story, which I've never shared it. So what happened? I came in top 11 and I'm like, there is only 7 people difference. Then remember I shared a story when I attached a bridge page funnel and there were leads which were leaking. There were people who were filling out information on my that page, but not showing or reflecting on my dashboard. Luckily, I was keeping a note of these people in a document. And I had around 40 email addresses of people who got to my the bridge page, but could not, but they registered even for the event, but I was not credited for those emails. And I was keeping a note of it casually. I'm like, someday maybe I'll send them the email and will let them know that these people couldn't able to, why I'm not credited for this. What happened? I sent a message to their support. I'm like, I just saw the leaderboard. Leaderboard is updated. I'm currently on spot 11, just 7 registrations away from spot 10. But I have almost 40 plus people with their emails, which I can attach here if you guys want to verify who registered through my affiliate link, but my dashboard didn't show them. It has happened with me before as well. You can check my previous conversations. Those other people, the other support team added those emails, missed out emails on my dashboard. I really deserve to be on top 10. Can you please support me in this? And I worked really hard for promoting this and I sent all the copy pasted all the emails to them. Imagine Alex is on the stage about to announce the winner and I'm trying my best. How many of you would just like Sahil, like there is no way Alex is gonna update his slides and all that? Like like that's a logical mind says. It's like he's about to announce the winner. How come you can come under top 10 now? They have already decided top 20. I got this reply saying, "Hey Sahil, thanks for sharing. I will have this rectified by our internal team. Looking forward that you will make to the spot." Within 2 minutes, I got this reply. I'm like, thank you so much, means a lot. I'm literally crying here. Like, it was, I did my best. I'm like, what can I do? Knock on the door. Yes, yes, knock and the door shall open. Beautiful. I called when you wait. Yeah, so then he called me. Yeah, no. So I was at this and I'm like, Hormozi, don't announce the winner. Hormozi, don't announce the winner. And I'm like reaching out to their support. Did you inform Hormozi? He's on the stage. He's about to announce it. I want to make sure that it reached out to him and all that. Just 10 minutes before, I think it was all happening. And then their team somehow did whatever, and we got this announcement that who made this to top 10. Like whenever he was even announcing the top 11 to 50 winners, he announced first. And I'm like, fingers crossed, sitting literally like this, shaking and like doing like this. I'm like, no, 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 not in top 50, not in top 50, top 10, top 10. And that happened. Lesson over here. That's crazy. Yeah, I still get chills. Knock the door. It's always a no until you ask for it. I could have easily hang up, lost the hope here that no way Hormozi is gonna update his slides and anything can happen. Support is gonna busy with this. Is a big launch, $100 million launch is happening. How can they just upgrade my slide? Who am I in the picture? All those limiting beliefs was running in my mind. I'm like, I'm already at 11. They cannot take me out of that. At least I can give it a try. That one try brought me to that top 10. Does it look like a Bollywood movie story, a filmy story? That happened literally. I cannot make it or fake it. Awesome. Yeah, you are a warrior. When you keep that mindset, it's like your goal and your aim is clear. This is the target you want to hit. You will do anything in your power ethically to make it happen. There are some people who reached out to me, bro, I can get you fake influencer or the fake signups and all. I'm like, no, don't need that. We will win it. What a statement. Yeah, give it a try. You never know what can happen. This is the real lesson you got. By the way, I have done a full breakdown as well. If you want to go, what I'll do, let me stop sharing my screen. Drop one of the key, like what is your biggest takeaway so far? Can you drop in the chat? I want to read. Like, what is the biggest thing that you got just so far? We have a lot to cover. We have stuff like that happened on the day of the launch. I'm just looking at the chat as well. You don't need to write a whole paragraph, just and the video link I've dropped it here. If you want to go watch the full breakdown, it's not over until it's over. Love it, Ishank. And Ishank, thanks to you, man. You also helped me, supported me in that on the live session. I remember I reached out to him. He's like, I'm going on a coaching call. I'm like, do whatever you can do, bro. Just bring maximum. We want the signups. And he supported. Be the go-getter. Every person must decide once in their life if they set out to succeed, risking everything. So if they sit back and watch the winners pass by. Thomas Alva. Oh wow. Okay. We have unlimited potential. Just go try. Your compounding works pays off. Exactly. Love it. So I've dropped the link if you want to watch the entire whole breakdown of what Hormozi did. I shared my this lesson, this session is only for sharing my part of the story. Like so the if you want the whole launch, it's there on the YouTube. Okay, so let me take one sip of water. I love the takeaway that you dropped. So now day of in-person workshop at ACQ headquarters. Before I think that's very normal as a human. I remember put at my alarm. It was supposed to like the starting time was 7 a.m. and I put my alarm at 6 a.m. I'm like 1 hour is enough for me to get ready, and the place was only 10 minutes away from where I was in the hotel. I'm like, okay, that's enough time. And I'm like, started. I woke up and I saw the clock. It was like 9:30. I'm like, what? I was supposed to be there by 7. It's 9:30 now, and I'm like trying to hustle and trying to do. And then I'm like, woke up from a dream. Like, oh, bro, glad it was a dream. Watched, saw the clock. It was 5:45. I'm like, okay, cool. That's enough time for me now. So I woke up 15 minutes before the alarm, but the dream was like literally, So woke up at that, had enough time, get ready and all. I this I have not shared in the publicly by the way. I took these gifts. So Alex Hormozi, if you follow him or Lala Hormozi, they are always like, never skip deserts. So I took some deserts for them. There is a message over there. It says for Alex and Leila, Sahil Sehgal, a little desert for the duo. What is that? Who serve discipline, purpose, and never quit on the game or the glaze. For the Hermosis who never skip desert, may that like this was the message I brought to like a dozen pieces of um, donuts to them. And the moment we reach this place, that's like a pinch me moment. First pinch me moment I got, I'm like, am I really here? Am I standing behind this building? I was watching all the time Alex behind him on Google and searching about it and all. And like standing there. First pinch me moment. Then the moment we entered into the building, we got the tag. My okay, my tag was not there. The real story, my tag was not there, and I am like finding all the time. I'm like, where's my name? First thing popped in my mind, like, did they took me out of that list for some reason? That was like first. I turned red almost. Like what happened? And then I talked to their manager. They were like, "Oh, we missed to print out your tag." Okay, glad they printed it out. The moment we entered the building, so this is the first reception area where they have this Guinness Book of World Record that they broke and some mock-ups. Really cool. So that's the entrance. We were not allowed to turn on the cameras and all in the area when it was supposed to start, like quite restrictive. You were not allowed to even take pictures with Alex Hormozi, or even when he was on stage or doing the fireside chat, or even the whole workshop, we were not allowed to take the cameras out. So no pictures, nothing, no videography, no photography, technically in short. This was only the outside area, the reception area. And then we were brought by their manager to the room where they're like, okay, this is the lineup for the fireside chat. These are all the people. I was on number 7th on the list. If you see over here, that's the lineup that happened. Yeah. So that's where it started, and met few of the other cool friends, buddies over there. Some of you familiar faces, maybe Jonathan here, Jeff Hunter, Valentine, Austin, this Jonathan Mast. Yeah. So this was the area where the whole workshop started. I mean, only there was space for only 100 people in that. Got this book, got this click before the workshop started. Meet out and hangouts with people. And then what happened during the workshop? I could not take a picture of it. Of course, there was again, as I said. So this post, if you have not shared, if you have not seen anyone, I shared 13 of my lessons which I got. Um, so if you want to see that post, it's there on Instagram. I'll quickly go through that. It's right here. It's on my pinned post, by the way, if you want to see. So I posted this. I spent 14 hours with Alex Hormozi as top 10 affiliates and walked away with 13 lessons. I'm gonna quickly give you a glimpse of it. What was that? First was there are no rules in business. Even if you have read that $100 million offers book, that was the first line in that book. There are no rules in business, right? Because a lot of people were asking this question like, is it a right thing to do? Is it a good thing? Should I do that? And all. And right away he was like, there, first of all, there are no rules in the business, keep the rule book away. It's like how you define your success, that what matters, right? How do you want to set up your business? So that's what's my takeaway. Rules don't guarantee success, they just keep most people average. You are not bound by how others think you should grow. You get to design your own path. Don't ask what's right, that was he was saying. Ask what works, then do it again and again. That was lesson number one. Lesson number two, most goals are attainable, just not on your timeline. This was the biggest one I got, I think. A lot of time we are like, my next year goal is this, my 6 months goal is this, my 3 years goal is this. And Alex said it so many times over there is like, if you just expand the timeline, every goal is attainable. Why are you thinking that you need to get successful in 3 years or 5 years? If you can make $1 billion company by in next 30 years, would you want to work? Would you want to do it? Everybody was like, yeah, sure, I would work for 30 years if I can build $1 billion, multi-billion-dollar business. And they are like, then he was like, why do you worry about the timeline? Like, so you just don't fail because your goals are impossible. You fail because you stop too soon. And that's what happened. Most of the time we set up the goal, don't make it, and we get demotivated. We call that thing as a failure. So stay long enough in the game and the math always work out. Another lesson, do more what of already works. This came from when a lot of people were like, I'm doing YouTube, should I do LinkedIn as well? Should I do Facebook as well? And he's like, if you're doing YouTube, how much are you on scale of 0 to 10 on YouTube? And most people, they were like, oh, I'm pretty good, I'm at 7 or 8. He's like, okay, until or unless you are at 10 and everything is all delegated, don't look at other platform. So do more of what already works instead of chasing the new thing over here. Okay. A lot of you, even if I ask you, you say, I'm a good funnel builder, I'm a good coach. And look, if I ask you seriously, genuinely, answer me this on a scale of 0 to 10, where do you stand? You will not answer maybe 10. Most of the time, you will not answer 10. 99% chances are there. So if you're not good at already what you're doing, do more of what is already you're trying or doing everything, working on it before you go on the new thing. Focus on inputs, not outcomes. This was again a major one where he shared is like a lot of people is like they make a to-do list of stuff. In next 6 months, these are the tasks, these are the goals that I want, and they're doing not to do, sorry, they're the goal list of that, and they're looking at just their goal list. And 6 months later, most of the time they are like, oh, five out of them I only was able to achieve one. And then you are like, I failed at my goal setting or at those goals. And then he brought in like, if you just focus on like, in order to achieve this goal, this is the inputs that I need to do, and worry about inputs rather than outputs, you'll be much more successful. Because you can't control the outcome, but you can control the reps. Simple as it is. Okay, hitting it hard. 4 4 4 split rule, one of the amazing rule. If you're a beginner trying to set up, this is what he talks about. Spend 4 hours on promotion, let others people know about your stuff, whether it is like organic, paid ad, whatever you're doing. 4 hours on delivery, give people what you have already promised them. 4 hours on building the stuff, figuring out what to do next and how do you do that, right? And on your product basically. So promotion, delivery, and how you can build upon what you already have or what you want to build. So this is like 4 4 4 split rule. Another one, success is different in your 20s, 30s, and 40s. This was amazing again, because every time person was asking a question over there, he was like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 30 something. And he's like, okay, what do you want to achieve? He's like, this is what is success for you? He's like, this is. And he's like, in 40s it won't be this. And he was like, no, I want to do this for a whole life. He's like, no, when you will turn 40, maybe it won't be this thing that you will want, what you want now in your 30s. So that was like in one. And again, eye opener is like, we all think about what is that we can keep on doing lifelong. It will change with your timelines, with your decades as well. Every entrepreneur carries debt. Again, a bigger one is like, if sometimes we carry money debt. In the beginning, that's what it is. Then we carry time debt. Then we carry reputation debt. When you start growing, the reputation debt starts coming, because now you are trying to grow so big, and people who are behind you, they are like trying to pull your legs, and they're like, how can he become so big and all. And then is like the all the negative marketing, bad mouth word, everything started happening, trolling happening and all that, that gives you that reputation debt. So at every stage you should be aware, are you in time debt at this point, money debt, or the reputation debt, right? And you are sacrificing one of that at every point when you are growing. So don't think about, I can have the more money, have the more time, and the best entrepreneur, everybody is praising me. That is not going to happen. So clear that off in your mind. Work with fewer better people. When you raise the bar of who you work with, everything else changes. So you don't need more clients, you need better ones. Raise the standard, not the head count. Another one, strategy plus consistency. If someone asked this question to him, is like, what is your biggest secret of success? He said strategy and consistency. I've been consistent, I know, and I have a strategy in place to reach where I want. That's all. I'm not building a new plan every week, and I'm just doing the same thing long enough to win, basically. And most people quit halfway and wonder why they are lost. Success is earned through repetition, not a reinvention. The best marketers, somebody asked this question, like, how can be the best marketer? And he answered this one question, one answer is like, build more proof. Forget hypes, claims, and everything. Help people, get them result, and display result. That's it. You don't need to have to convince people. Proof works better, is bigger than the pitch. Discipline is a skill. Every time you do what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it, you build your discipline muscle. And then poor people get influenced by flashy things. So somebody asked this question, asking him, is like, why don't you use Lambos and Ferraris in your content and all that stuff? He's like, because I don't influence poor people. They get influenced by these flashy things if I keep on putting my this stuff. He's like, rich people, they don't chase shiny things. They want systems. They want repeatable systems that make money while they are sleeping even. So if you're showing off everything, so that's like you're influencing poor people. You influence rich people, you should influence by showing mastery. That's the big one. No one remembers your income. This was the another question somebody asked him. He's like, what is that one thing you would want to remember um, when you die? And he is like, I just want two things: service and character, because nobody will remember my income, how a big launch that I did and all. They will only remember this. Did I serve enough people? What was my character when I was doing that? Yeah. So these were all the takeaways. So during that whole thing where we don't have any videos, pictures, and all, that's what happened during the entire um, workshop thing. Everyone got it? Just say yes in the chat. During the lunchtime, I was able to get autograph. So interesting story behind this as well. There are so many interesting things. Yep, got it. Happy to see everyone is sticking to this. Cool. Uh, So what happened? He gave me a signature. Like I asked him for that autograph. Like, he put that on one, and I'm like, my name is missing. I went back to the line. There was a huge lineup. Went back to the line. I'm like, can you put my name and a message along with that? And then Hermosi did this. So now I have two autographs of him on the same book, on first page and on the third page of this. So that's a story. I'm like, I'm here. I'm not gonna leave anything. A regret is like, I wish I could have asked him. Then there's like, this is not even looking like it's a message for me. Now my name with a message with the Hermosi signature is something I would want better. So that I just went back to that. So sometimes you have to do that. Don't shy. Don't feel awkward. Is like, why I'm doing this and all. Bro, you got a one chance. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna go back now to meet him and all. Will I even get a chance to meet him again in the life? I don't know. The pace that he's growing with, cannot guarantee. So I gotta do maximum out of what I can every do. And then after that whole event was over, I met this president, Sharan Srivatsa, one of the amazing guy. He came to US when he was 18, and he shared his story about when he came. Follow him on Instagram if you want. Like amazing talk. We stood for like 10-15 minutes, talked about that whole thing, how he came from India as with nothing and as like really surviving hard for the food and everything, and now becoming a president. He's involved in multi-billion-dollar companies. So in real estate, he has a big portfolio and all that. If you want to follow him, so great chat. The biggest lesson that he gave me was this. Because there were only two Indian people over there, as I said. So with the brown guy connection that happened, and I'm like, what is the one lesson that you can give to me? Uh, I'm reiterating the words somewhat here and there, and the one lesson that he gave me was this, something along those lines. Um, don't underestimate yourself from the thing that you already got. I mean, the color I got, the race I got, and everything. You can outbid everyone. Doesn't matter they are which color, which religion, which this, and all that. Because he's like, if I can do this, if I can stand over here, and you look around, there are only now three people, three Indian people including us, three brown guys including us. We are all here for a reason, and that happened just because we worked for it. So that was a powerful lesson, right? So yeah, cool. And then dinner happened. They, or again, we were not allowed to take pictures and all. This is I'm sharing behind the scene. So they brought this lava cake. So everyone took their phone out to take a video. That's where I captured this. That's Leila Hermosi on the one side of the table, and then this second picture I captured. That's right here, Alex Hormozi, when we ended up the entire dinner and all that, and everyone was just packing their bags and all, and I just took a one shot. So I'm not sharing it publicly on the social media as well, but sharing it with you here, giving sneak peek. So they were really strict about that. But few lessons that I got, I'm sharing with you all here. What happened during the dinner time? First one, what I learned is like being punctual. They said 6:45, I think, or 6:30. The dinner was about to start. Alex and Leila were there right pinpoint at that point. And I was like, why do they need to be on time? Usually you wait for the VIPs or special people and all. You're having a dinner, you wait for sometimes an hour or something, but they were like right on the point that I noticed. I'm like, they're very punctual in that. Second thing, the regulations, as I said, they were like very strict. Don't take the phone out, don't capture this, and all that stuff. So they were strict on that. We were not allowed to. I had this DJI camera, and I'm like, I asked Alex, can I record this conversation at all? He's like, I would put it away. So I'm like, okay, cool. So third thing, he remembered all of our names. This is a big lesson always he share on his reels as well. Like remember names of people. So when he was talking to me, he was calling my name. When he was talking to someone on the other side of table, he exactly knows the person name. And to my surprise, he remembers our talks as well. So whatever fireside chat we did with him one on one, he remembered the exact talks. Because in his talks, let's say I was talking to him, I was sitting next to him, right next to him, and I asked him this question, and he pointed me back. Is like, in the session you asked me this question, and I think you got your answer over there. On top of that, I'm adding this. I'm like, wow, he remembers the whole show, my name, the talks that we have done, not with just me, with every person. He remembered what do they do, what's their business, what are their roadblocks, and he was answering, giving questions based on like that he already knows my stuff. So that was a very eye-opening moment. Bigger thing I learned, he knows the data and numbers of something. You cannot just fake in front of him. If I'm saying I'm making this much and my conversion rate is this much, right away he will tell you that doesn't make sense. He was so crisp on that. Like, even if you say my opt-in rate for webinars is this, he will ask you final number. He will do the math in his mind. He's like, there is something mismatch over here. I'm like, how well he, without a calculator, he knew that how to play with numbers and data. That was something which I'm like the mastery um, of the event, the mastery of the entire thing that he knows about this. And there were no BS. Like, he was unfiltered during the conversation. There were a lot of moments where he's like asking his camera. If you see the camera team over here, he's like, chop this off, cut this off. This doesn't need to go in public and all that stuff. There were some things which I cannot share over here. I'm sharing from my perspective again, which I'm allowed to. Which I some of the like I can give a broader thing, like an idea. Some people try to take credit of his stuff. Like, I helped Alex to do with this launch, or I helped Alex to refine his webinar and all that. He was right away calling the names of people. Is like, this guy is bullshit, this guy is this girl is this, if you are listening to this. And I'm like, wow, okay. Sometimes we believe on social media that a lot of people helped him to reach here, but he was like, nope. And in his all the talks, there were no guesses and vagueness. It was crisp to the point stuff that I got. um, One person over there asked him this question, like, do you think what you think you could have done better with this launch, the book launch event? He's like, nothing. Alex was like, nothing. He's like, it went exactly what I thought of. It went as per plan, and the outcome we got as per I thought of. So When we plan something or thing, we are like, we'll see how it goes and all. He was very particular. And one thing more he shared, every piece of the launch was well crafted and itself was a business model that he talked about. He's like each piece, whether it was affiliate stuff, paid ads that they did. He was sharing one day this one day or 1 week they sent 40 million emails. Like crazy, 40 million emails that they were sending, and he shared more numbers which I don't remember, but this was like that's what showed me as like he was not playing any guess game that whether I will break the Guinness Book of World Record. He's like it was planned that I paid for the guests tickets and everything, all the expense to them, because I knew that at this point, and he knew the number. He said at 57 minute I knew I was gonna break the record. That was something mind-boggling for me. I'm like, how precisely something is crafted when they are doing it. Yeah, that was the totally okay, cool. Yeah. Uh, yeah, which lesson did hit you the hardest from the entire event? I think for me it was the lot of them. The goal part, attainment of a goal. If you keep them long enough, I mean, don't. That was the first one. Second one is the mastery of his stuff. And so it's like, let's say somebody is at $1 million, somebody is at $10 million, somebody is at $50 million, and or somebody is at even $10,000 a month or making 60,000 a year, like a normal salary, yearly salary over here in countries. He exactly knew what they were going through and what problems they are. He was joking around in the way that that I personally felt like he's spending day with them. I'm like, how does he know exactly these problems that person face? He has grown to so much big level now. He has made this whole entire empire around it, but he still knows the tiny bits and pieces of like what can you do wrong when you are at 60K, when you are at 100K, when you are at million, 10 million and all. That's the, I mean, the craft that he knew. So that was my biggest takeaway. As like, instead of worrying about shiny stuff here and there, become so much master in your game. um, Nobody can make BS out of it, and he did not allow that to do that. So there were no guesses or vagueness technically. And then this final picture happened. There is another story behind it. If you see, this picture was inside that the dinner table. Once we finished it, somebody asked, "Can we have a picture?" And then he was like, "Only if you don't run ads to it and all that stuff. Then only." So we took pictures with them, and then while I was having picture and conversation with him, Lela was outside. I'm like, I missed a picture with Lela. I literally ran behind her and like till the moment this was the entrance of the door. 5 7 minute of walk. I'm like, I don't want to miss out on the opportunity again. I don't know again when will I meet. And she remembers that she liked my post. She remembers my name. How can I not say hi to her? Because she was sitting on the other side of the table. In this picture, it was like a long table, like a big table over here, and I was only sitting next to Alex. Was talking to him. I could not get chance to talk to her. Just right on the door, I'm like, Leila, can I have a picture? So then she's like, of course, I remember you. And then this picture happened. Who was it? A good. There is something more, by the way. Don't leave this. We have the gifts as well. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, as most of you, I want to hear your biggest takeaway. What I'm doing, don't drop in the chat over here. I'm gonna drop a link of a post, and I want everyone's takeaway on that post. Like, what is the one liner? You don't need to write again the paragraph and all that stuff. Okay, just one takeaway, one liner. What I have just shared with you, everything about it so far with the launch. It can be before, prior, after, whatever it is. I'm gonna take 1 minute break and we'll come back. So the link is there in the chat. Everyone can open the link. Just drop your one thing that you got so far from this entire behind the scene stuff and everything. Just say yes in the chat if you can open the link of the post. I just need your one biggest takeaway from that unfiltered session. Yes? Okay. Say done in the chat. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to take a 1 minute restroom break and I'll be back and we'll continue. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'll be reading your comments after I come back. All right, back. A lot of good ones. I was reading it. So let me just open it. The Vanshu, the backend motivation, the only push you require from that one person which changes the game into your favor. Amazing. Keep on trying with all your strength. Leave the rest to the God. Success takes incredible amount of preparation. Nice. Do your best. Rest is taken care by universe. Universe. Samir said timelines don't matter. Do it enough until you make your goals a reality. Betty says it's easier to succeed as a team. Also, resilience, keep pushing despite life's better experience. Shank said closed mouths don't get fed. This is amazing. Three C's, there are no rules in business. You determine how you want to get it done and how you want to be known. So get it done. Namarta said, conceive the idea, believe it, universe will make it happen. So do whatever it takes to achieve your dreams. Loving it. It's easier to succeed. Okay, I read this. Amazing. Cool. Okay. You guys gave me some epiphanies. I'm like, okay, that what happens when you have let other people see through their lens what you just displayed them, what you just talked through them. So we will open up the room for Q&A. I have something special that I want to discuss with you or present it to you, and then we will do the gifts and also we'll do the Q&A. Okay, is that cool? What time is it? 11:39 from my side. Okay, we are right on the time. I was expecting it to be 90-minute session, so we are on the right point. I've freed up my calendar for next 2-3 hours. I wanted to give you the best without in any hurries. So I hope you got it. Focus on input, not the goal. Nice. Amazing. We'll do a Q&A at the end, so don't worry. Okay. I just want to present you something which I've prepared. I've been working on this from... Everyone can see my screen back? Just say me or yes in the chat. Are you still are you all affiliates? I don't know, Harshit, what do you mean? My screen is visible? Right, cool. So it's blank, yeah. So what I've been working on in this, if you have been following me on Instagram, I've changed a lot of stuff in my business around my coaching business. From my experience from last, I would say more of a uh, 2 year span, how the industry is changing, how the things are evolving, how a lot of stuff has transformed or evolved into something different. And from this spending time with Alex as well, I'm like, this is something amazing and a lot of ideas or once my the whole fireside chat will be released, you will see in tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you will see what I'm talking about. And a lot of stuff where I felt like this thing is dying, this thing is dying, or this thing is changing, he just cut all the BS around that. And I'm like, wow, okay, I didn't look from that perspective. After coming back from Hormozi event, I prepared. I am like, I'm revamping some of the stuff. I'm bringing back some of the things which I've done really well, which I overlooked at. And because of this, I'm going to present it, that opportunity to all of you. We are 36 people into the room. So it's only exclusive to you. I'm doing at this point. I've not publicly talked about it. So if you have been following me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm already working on my Q1 of 2026. So these 2 months, November, December, I am working on the delivery of the product of my stuff and the refinement of my stuff, and I'm doing marketing on the side to see how many more people, how many ideal people are interested in what I'm building at this point. So this opportunity I'm building for 2026, but presenting it to you today. Some of you would want to be a part of it. Feel free. So I'll be presenting it right over here. So right now, you have seen the entire journey, the roadmap, mindset, manifestation, all behind the scenes stuff. But here's the real question that I've seen. What about your journey? Learning this is great, but I don't want you to do this just to be an inspiration that you got out of me, because motivation or inspiration, that is like staying temporary. The moment you walked out, you go back to the normal life. So I want you to walk away with the real system you can plug into your own business. Okay, I'll show you what it is. So it is a special invitation for all of you. As I said, I'm revamping and rebringing some of my stuff back, and I'm introducing proudly this stuff which I did not open up this year, 2025. We wrapped up in 2025, 2024, November month or December month when I was in India. We wrapped this up, and I'm reopening the gates for this. So I'm bringing this or introducing this to you, six-figure accelerator X coaching program. It's a 6 months action-packed experience designed to drive exponential growth 2x, 5x, 10x, and create unmatched impact in your business, in your life. Okay, so if any of this thing relates with you, this is for you. And I'm going to be opening the doors for conversations as well. So if you're consuming like more content than creating, because you don't have a clear framework for producing or sharing valuable content on social media, every time you try to post, you are like, what should I share? I don't know anything, I don't have anything of my own unique, everybody is talking about same thing and all that stuff. If this sounds like you, it's for you. Or if you have incredible skills that can make a massive impact, but you struggle to find your dream clients, maybe you're good at whatever thing that you have, so service, a coaching, consulting, whatever in the world you are good at, even if you are good at selling real estate properties, but you are like, I'm not able to find dream clients through that who truly value what you offer. Or your inbox is quiet, you open up, like when I wake up, my inbox goes so like I know I have these conversations opened up and I need to reply back to these, because yesterday I produced the content and today it opened up new conversations and all that stuff. And I've changed so many stuff. A lot of you don't know that I was playing this setter closer game from a while, and we literally took that off. If you are DMing me, I'm on my DMs, not a setter. And I'm loving the way how business is getting built up through me, with me, my soul into the game. And it also it's already reaching at that exponential curve, and I'm like, this I never felt it or experienced it. So if your inbox is quiet and you are hustling through one-sided DM conversations, you are just, you know, following up with people, bombarding with your messages and all that stuff, and you're not getting real engagements or read leads, this is for you. Or you're constantly available for sales call that are like, maybe people are not valuing it, or they're going on a coffee chat with you and all that stuff, leaving you feel like there's no way you can close the high ticket clients. And if you are frustrated with outdated strategies that promise results but didn't deliver the growth you expected. So this is where the whole revamp and refinement of the stuff, anything that relates to you, it is for you. So now if you imagine, if you stop struggling with content creation, start posting with purpose, using messaging that converts without needing to constantly brainstorm. If you position yourself as a sought after expert in your niche, effortlessly commanding premium fees for your services, if you're having like, if you want clients coming in hot and ready to enroll because of the no-brainer way you positioned your offer, you want to scale your business with ease and start working smarter, not harder, as you leverage proven systems and strategies. And if you want to 2x, 5x, 10x the sales of your last month, year, it is going to compoundingly increasing. And it is only for people who are already making some money as well, making it clear. And if you want to enjoy that financial stability and exponential growth as you build the business, which gives you both impact and income. That's what I lead with. The t-shirt, even it says creating impact and income. So it is for those. Now, this program, as I said, we shut it off last year. We did not enroll any new people in this year intentionally. I was personally seeing, observing, and spending time so much with high other achievers and all. And I'm like, this is amazing year of my life where I made money, I built networks with people, and it's like I'm looking at only not a small efforts but exponential outcome. So the disclaimer over here now, these results, first of all, are my personal or clients' businesses, just for complying with the FTC rule. They are not typical, and I'm not guaranteeing you will get the same results, but your results will always depend upon your skill, expertise, effort, market, and many other factors. So like these are the so many results we have. Yesterday I was pulling out all the results. I'm like, that's like 300 screenshots. How can I fit it into one slide? You know. So like this person said, an achievement for me. I had never closed 3 high ticket clients from a single workshop or launch, but this time it happened. 3 high ticket clients in 30 days. Thank you, Sahil. Hey, family wanted to share. Today is $11,000 a day, two token amount received. I got on 2 calls. Deeply grateful. Finishing off December in crazy nose, highest month, now on track, 100K per month. Revenue is 73. That comes from this month already. Let's make 2024 the big. 10K deal done, $43,000 a month. 15K left to hit 150K. I'll keep on track. My goal will be 200K. 2K in 2 hours, 17K done, 10K done. First time I made $3,000 in a day. Crossed $10,000 this month, 11.4K. I'm going to break my own records. 46.7. Hopefully, we'll close 2 more high ticket clients this week. Almost 15K in 19 days. All that. And not to forget, these are the major ones, whereas like 10K done, living a totally different lifestyle. I never thought my one decision of joining your coaching can brought a huge transformation in my life. Thank you for all your support. I'll surely tell by there's nothing more satisfying than watching your parents feel proud of you and the life choices you make. Thank you again for believing in me when I was not able to. The disclaimer is right here. These are people who have walked that journey. They have made the results. They are not typical again, but again, these can be yours if provided you are ready to do that. There are a lot of them. I cannot share all. These are just few chunk of them. I brought it. So these are the results people have already gotten. Now what you get, what you're going to be learning, what framework, this is my unique framework which I've been working, which I was working on this particular year. It has 6 parts, 6 figure flywheel. It is first is like cash flow ready offers, where you are building your offers not on one time offers, but building it in the way that one offer lead to another, and it is bringing cash flow at every point. Second thing we're going to work is on the magnetic messaging. No more vague messaging like 3 tips to do this, 5 principles to do this, or my client got this result. That has all been over. It has been saturated. It's all been over. How you are seeing my content, if you want to really see in the live action, go to my last 2 weeks or 3 weeks of Instagram post. You will see what I'm talking about, the detailed messaging that I'm dropping. It is bringing me inquiries from nowhere, and I'm like, what is this happening? And I'm like, before it gets saturated, before everybody else jumps into it, I'm using it. It's working. If you want to join hands, this opportunity is for you. Number third, we will work on content that closes deals rather than just getting freebie seekers or freebie leads. Marketing ecosystem, we'll be building it together in this step. Simplified sales system. Now this system will depend upon you. Do you want to do it with sales calls, without sales calls, one to many events? What exactly do you want to, how you want your business to look like? It won't be my decision, it will be your decision. I'll be just helping you to build it. Okay, some people love sales calls. I love sales calls as well. I do that sometimes, but the inquiries, the people I'm closing now are coming without sales calls, and I'm loving that more. And then you are scaling without chaos. You know that this is my goal, reverse engineering it, and now making your offers ready, messaging ready, content ready, your whole marketing ecosystem ready, sales process ready, so that you are scaling without all the chaos. So that's the 6 figure flywheel that we're going to be working inside this 6 figure accelerator X coaching program. And I'm cutting all the other noises. If I feel, if you come into the like, Sahil, I want to learn how to do master classes, and you're not even making $5,000 a month, I'll call you on as like, bro, this is not for you. Don't waste your time. Your job should be this. Just focus on these things. That's how I'm going to be pinpointing you if you are coming into this world. Okay, I'm not going to give you extra stuff, unnecessary stuff, only the stuff which you need at this point. That's the reason I'm taking even these 2 months to refine it more, rebuilding it more. Even if you have been into our 6 figure accelerator coaching, it is completely different stuff that you're going to be learning. I'm not using any of the old stuff, completely brand new stuff that you will be getting. Even if you have my portal access, I know a lot of people have my 6 figure accelerator portal access. I gave it to you from other events and all. So that is way different than this. Okay. So now this is not just a theory. Here's where clients use these, where like somebody asked this question. On one of my posts, somebody commented and like, what are you selling? What is your product? I don't need to do all that stuff. People are doing on my behalf, saying he's a coach, beast in organic marketing, and many more frameworks that he has designed to help his students to reach his goal. And in the back end, he do affiliate marketing. 56.7K done. Like somebody said, भाई कौन सा framework दे दिया आपने, earning रुक ही नहीं रही. In English is like, which framework have you given? Income is not stopping, you know. So and then June closed at this, July aiming for this, putting my heart and soul into this. These are some of my one-on-one clients I'm already testing this framework on. Mind blown with the results that I'm getting personally as well. So yeah, this is what my clients are already using. So what is included in this? It is a weekly hot seat mentorship calls that you will get directly from me, direct support on your business and where you ask questions, weekly insights and trainings in a Discord or Slack group. You will get all the behind the scenes stuff, what I'm navigating through in the real time, my most effective strategies, proven sales techniques, cash injection methods, how you can build up MRR, monthly recurring income, biggest months, how you can hit everything, all the insights and trainings you will get. Every week I'll be dropping something in that group, in the Slack group. Access to training, our learning portal basically already have given results, and I'm going to be now refining it more to get more exponential results. So and along with that, I'm giving access to some of my workshops that I know that is needed, much needed for to make this happen. Like one of them is consistent 20K months workshop, where is how to achieve consistent 20K months if you're a freelancer, if you have a coaching business, step by step, in next 90 days. My high ticket client acquisition workshop, how you can charge 2x, 5x, or even 10x of what you are currently charging. high ticket retainer clients workshop, how you can retain clients as a freelancer service provider even in the trust recession market. And bonus access is you will get all the access to my upcoming events, trainings, and programs, excluding masterminds. Sorry, masterminds are much more bigger program than this. This is like the mastermind is going to be the next step after this. But if you are not hitting that revenue goal, the mastermind is not for you. So, but any event that I'm doing paid, maybe a challenge, masterclass paid, whatever, you will get free entry to that. Now, uh, whether you are joining in or not, I'm glad you're here. You all came to here. You learned still something. A lot of the feedbacks or takeaways that I saw that. But if you want help implementing everything we talked about today, instead of just learning it and doing it alone, I would love to work with you. So, what are we doing? This is the timeline to win looks like in next 0 to 6 months. First 30 days, we'll be building your cash flow ready offer, publishing your messaging that attracts paying buyers and high paying buyers, launching content that converts, close 1 to 3 clients, and get personal feedback from me. That's where I'm going to be spending more time on you in the first 30 days. In the next 6 months, transformation looks like this, where you are mastering selling without sales call or without events, totally up to you. You're going to building authority and demand around your offer, filling your calendar or pipeline consistently with the leads, scale your monthly revenue with predictable systems, and become the go-to expert in your niche. My one thing, what I got from Alex as well, what I said, the mastery of the stuff. If you need the mastery rather than a small goals or small just here and there months, then this program, then only come and inquire about this particular program that I'm talking about, Six Figure Accelerator X. Now, the enrollments are already open. We have closed few people already at the back end, just to let you know. But the program is going to start on 5th of January, okay, 2026. That's where I'm taking my time also to refine and rebuild and all that stuff. Few people we have closed, 20 spots I'm taking into this particular program, no more than that. We have done more than 20, 30, 50 people as well. I think the product started becoming more, um, how would I say, it started getting liquidate, which I don't want. Taking 20 people only, I know that I can serve them. And every program I'm keeping a limit that mastermind is these many spots, one-on-one is these, and for this program it's 20 starting on 5th of January. Now, minimum qualification that matters. If you're It's only for people who are already making 2 to 3k a month or have made 10k in total. If you are making less than 2 3k a month, this is definitely not for you. And yeah, I don't want you to even worry about this. This is not for you. Only for people making this kind of money and want to scale it more. I don't want beginners into this bucket. We'll be launching something for beginners, not at this point, but in February. So, but this program is only for these. Or if you have made total 10k in the past, in whatever money you had made, but it's not consistent, it's not predictable, and you don't know how to scale it much faster. Okay. For the first 5 joinees, what I'm doing, you will get a VIP one-on-one intensive call with me. Usually we charge $1,500 for that battle plan call. It goes for almost 1.5 hours to 2 hours, where I plan personally come on a call with you one-on-one, plan your offers, content, messaging, sales system, and everything. So now, if you want, you can send me a DM with 6FAX, Six Figure Accelerator X, during this session. Only first 5 people, whether like you should be first having the minimum qualification. If not, then don't send me a DM. If you fulfill that qualification, then only send me a DM and we'll start the conversation about it. If you're a fit or not, then only I'll give you the option how to proceed with the payment and all that stuff. Okay, but for first 5 people during this session, if you send me this, you know that qualification is met, you are making that kind of money, you have made that kind of money, you want to exponentially grow, that's where you send me a DM. Yeah, on my Facebook or Instagram. I saw one of you just dropped it. So just type 6FAX either on my Facebook or on my Instagram. I'm looking at both the things. Yeah, thank you, Shank. Cool. Now, who this is not for? This is not for the people who want a magic button, expect results without action, and refuse to publish content or talk to humans. Simple as it is. Alex Hormozi shared this rule of 100. If you don't know, either spend $100 on paid ads, 100 minutes on content creation, 100 conversations a day. You need to spend that rule of 100 to fulfill that, to achieve your goal, basically. Okay. So, yeah. So, if you don't want to publish content, you don't want to talk to humans, you don't want to run paid ads, I don't know what do you want to do. Nothing else is left then, right? Yes, I'm highly recommending this. I'm waiting for his mastermind. I will not miss that. Thanks, Samir. Samir is always crushing it. I remember the day when he came to me. And Samir, you didn't have the money even to pay for the coaching. You managed it somehow, if I'm not wrong. Uh, the case studies are crazy. Yeah. So when you join, your next 6 months are being taken care. No more confusion, no more starting over. A proven system, accountability, and mentorship that you're getting from me directly, not any other coach. Now, if you're ready to make 2026 the transformational year, DM me 6FAX during the session. I see two of you just sent me a message. So yeah, either Instagram or Facebook. There is no setter. I'm telling you, I'm the one taking care of DMs. So don't think like it's just a setter talking to you. So even if you're replying back to my emails, I'm taking care of that emails at this point, and you'll be surprised, amazed to see how it is getting built up so amazingly. Okay, now Q&A time. We'll open up for 10-15 minutes. Stay till the end. Then we will be doing a little game. I have to give you the things that I've promised, the chat GPT, and one of you will be winning the book as well. Amazing. Okay, for the Q&A, here's how we're going to play. Do a hand raise, go to the React button. Uh, Is it in React? Yeah. In React, do a hand raise one by one. If you have questions, I'll be answering whatever it is. For the launch, for the program. For the program, we can do in the DM. We don't need to waste time over here. But especially for the launch or her experience with Hormozi, anything that you want, I'm opening up the doors. Okay, Satyam, you're one first. What's your 1 second? What's your question, man? I just unmuted you.
Hello, I'm audible, bro.
Yeah, you're audible.
And by the way, big congratulations for this big achievement.
Thanks, man. And thanks for
Yeah,
promoting. Yeah.
yeah. And I was following you from like since when I was 15, and I'm 17 right now. And I want to know like how was your feeling when you meet with Alex? Because really, I'm so big fan of Alex. I follow their rules like Rule 100 and everything.
Yeah.
How is this guy in reality? Like how he show on the Instagram and all the stuff, content stuff, and in reality.
Same. To be in one word, it's same. Because even when you see most of the time on the stuff on YouTube and all, you feel like it's all edited, it's a multiple retakes, and you have to have a script in front of that to make that. In his case, even the way he was answering, I was feeling like I was watching his YouTube video, because it was like to the point and he knows it. The three things you need to do is this. If you don't do this, this will mess up. If you do this, this will mess up, and all. So the way it was, like, I'm like, he has all the scripts inbuilt. Again, comes with experience that he has, but that's where I was feeling like he's the same as you see on the screen. There is no filters, or is like, oh, most of the time what happens, I'll tell you honestly, because I've met so many people um, who were like, who have been watching on YouTube or on the screen and meeting in real life. Huge difference I see. They are not that real personality. Most of the time what they are on the screen is way different than how they are in person. With Alex, I didn't feel even 1% of that, like without exaggerating it, or without putting any, trying to make it nice enough. No, he was exactly that. When I met, it was a pinch me moment for me. I'm like, yeah, I think that was the only person after Elon Musk I would wanted to meet, and that's now done. Now next is Elon. Let's see when will that happen. So yeah, that's cutting in short. Great question. Okay, 1 second. Do you have follow up questions, Satyam?
No, no, no. Thanks a lot, bhai. And for
Okay,
this, okay.
cool. Okay, Eliza, what's your question? Sorry, I can maybe add you on pin. Yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. So I have a personal question. You're
Hmm.
a parent. We see you posting and putting lots of stories and working on Instagram and doing YouTube. How the F do you get everything done? What is your schedule? How do you, like, what is your daily schedule? What, in the mornings you have everything done, or do you spend the weekend doing all the bulk work? Like,
No.
really, frankly.
Okay, this I'll put it out. I recently saw, I think, I don't know who shared this. Was it Alex or someone shared this? He shared this thing. It's some of you maybe have seen it. Instead of working 12 hours a day for 5 days, work 8 hours a day for 7 days. You will be way much more productive. I think it was Alex or Leila Hormozi, somebody maybe out of that he shared. Now you understand most of the time people what we are like trying to work for, waiting for Saturday Sunday. The weekend will come, then we'll enjoy it and all that stuff. And then Monday goes to hangover mode. I'm still feeling bad about the weekend, why it is over and all that stuff. In my case, I have been working since that 7 days. I don't know or remember a day where I'm like on a Sunday sitting and just chilling for the whole day. I'm talking about. Yeah, for a few hours it's okay. If I'm watching a movie or watching a series, that I do that definitely, but not for the whole day. I can do that. Lot of lot of people say this thing. They are like, oh, I'm just chilling on the Saturday Sunday. I'm not touching my business. Good for you, but I don't know how to do it. Right, to be honest. So my work goes almost 10 hours, but it is Monday to Sunday. It's more than 10, I would say. How I'm able to do that is using a one simple technique, putting a timer onto the stuff. Because I was struggling really hard to get my tasks done before. And I think when I hired the team, I got more of like lazy or like they can do it. I'll just pass over the stuff on that. And what I realized after this, I'm like, no, then what I felt, it is like you have your baby and it is somebody else is growing it up, nurturing it, feeding it. So it's like one person is for nurturing, one for feeding, one for daycare, one for this evening time. And I'm like, okay, it's my baby, but everybody else is taking care of it. That's comes with the scalability and all that, yes. But I felt it even at 50K months and close to 70, 80K months. I started feeling I'm just for the sake of having a team, I'm having a team. I actually didn't need that kind of team. Alex Hormozi and Leila shared, they said they did 300K months, Alex, Leila, and VA. I was like, what? Okay. Balloons at right point. Yeah. So the three people team, they did 300K months. And when I heard that this time during the workshop, I was like, okay, my feeling was actually not wrong when I had like I grew my team to 7 8 people and then I shut it off. Right, a lot of people I here and there. I most of them I shifted to contract work as well. So I was like I was just being lazy enough, making more money and feeling like I don't need to do the work. Then I started putting the timer thing into the place. I learned from Dan Henry this concept. He's like, any task you are doing, put a timer around it. And then Leila added on top of that, she said, any task you are doing, let's say you are giving it 100 minutes, cut down the time into 1/10, you will be able to finish the same task. So these bits and pieces, I took it from other people, like hacks of that productivity. That what I use most of the time. Now I don't sit without a timer. If I'm sitting on a timer, I know that I'm wasting time. I'm not actually doing something productive. So I put the timer on, start on my computer most of the time, or I bought that thing. My sister took it for cake business. I bought that entire timer thing for. She's like, "This is my kitchen table timer." So I put that on. Moment I'm done, it start beeping. I'm like, okay, whether I'm done with the project or I have to increase the time and all. Moment it stop, I'm out of the desk. So that's the biggest productivity hack, uh, which I have shared on social media once, I think. So yeah. Did you get your answer? I don't know. I gave you so many things. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me unmute you. Yeah, you're good?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. Okay, who's next question? Mahindran. Did you drop your question in the chat? I see some of you are DMing me, some of you are dropping it here. I'm getting lost in that. Just do a hand raise. That would be better for me. Um, Toggle can be a good tool for timer for task and yeah, good. 1 second. Yes, Mahindran. You have a question? I don't know if you were there on the screen or not.
Yes, Sahil, thank you so much for inspiring us and the way you shared the story, like we could feel that we were traveling step by step with you, and
Nice.
the way of your journey was amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm totally new to this affiliation thing. Like, if we can just share some insights around how we can get started, because I see the uh, last step where you were able to achieve it, right? So, but for the beginners like me, how I can get started, that's one question. The second question is, I think partly you answered about your time, but how is your daily ritual? If you can share it, how you really plan your day from
Okay.
the morning.
Good question. I'll share one thing from about my day first, on top of what I just already shared. One thing I think I'm lacking in is planning my day ahead. Everyone says that a night ahead you should plan your stuff and all that. That is the stuff I'm not able to do, but I replace that with in my morning time. So most of the time I don't turn on my phone Wi-Fi. Earlier, like the moment I wake up, that Wi-Fi is on and my eyes are blinking. I'm seeing the screen first thing. What I swapped it with for first 2 hours, 2.5 hours almost, I don't turn on my Wi-Fi on. Right, I'm just like coming on, taking grabbing a cup of coffee, sitting on my desk, and I know my wife and daughter are sleeping. So, and I know my time, like this time usually they wake up, and usually I get 2 hours of this. So for 2 hours, I'm sitting with my coffee. I am first producing a piece of content. That is what I do. You will start seeing my content start coming at 8:30 around, or 9 a.m. my time. On first, I write it on a Google, on a notes folder, and then I put it on ChatGPT as like, can you convert this into a carousel? It convert into carousel. Now I have four pieces of content, three pieces, sorry. One that can written post can go to my Facebook. Written same thing can go to my email. That's why you receive now every day email if you're subscribed to my list. And then my carousel is ready. Three platforms, and three I am only keeping account of. I'm not worrying about YouTube, LinkedIn, and all that stuff, because three is getting repurposed, like solving my purpose for one piece of content that I'm doing. Yesterday only I kept a timer to see how much time it takes me to design carousel and do that. I'm not a designer, to be honest. Like I don't have a designer, and I'm not a designer, but still it works out for me. Uh, 59 minutes exactly it takes me. Oh, sorry, 1 hour 9 minutes it takes me to do all the stuff. Publishing on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and sending an email. That I've tracked it precisely. Yesterday only I did that, day before yesterday. So now I know that my 1 hour 9 minutes is going towards publishing, and my most of the day is done over there. My whole job is producing content. I'm not running ads, I'm not taking sales calls. The content itself started producing inquiries, and I know that for next hour at least my DMs are going to pop out, or email replies are going to come out. And that happens. Sometimes I get 4, 5, 7, sometimes I get one reply only. That's okay. That is the type of thing it is. But I know as soon as the content is done, I'm gonna start getting DMs, and I'm taking care of that particular part. By the time my daughter wakes up and all, and I'm like, okay, I can do on the chat now. I don't need to stick on the computer screen because my design and everything, emails are done, everything. I can do the rest of the job from the phone itself. That's how my first part of the morning goes. Then I have my breakfast, drop the daughter to the daycare. After coming back, spending some time with wife, and then we sometimes binge watch 30 minutes of something, a Netflix series or any pending movie that we are doing. So I almost finish one movie in 3 days. Every 3 days I'm finishing one movie. By the way, I'm not sacrificing my the personal life and all that stuff. So 3 or 4 days maximum. So we watch an interval, 30 minutes, 45 minutes and all. So that we do. And then I come back to my desk. And then I'm planning on now stuff is like bigger networks, which are like people, because I know by this time, people in PST time and Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Time and Mountain Standard Time are wake up, because it's there now 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Mine is afternoon, almost 12 noon. Then I started making sure that how my big networks are working. The big lesson, all of you, 32 people into the room. This is the biggest nugget you can get out of this session. I have not shared it, so listen to it carefully. There are two ways you make money. Let me come on a big screen 1 second so that there is no disturbance here. Yeah, there are two ways to make money. You can make a slow money, you can make fast money. Slow money is you are like, I have the path, I know how to walk it through, and I'm going to do step by step. Fast money is not quick money. Fast money is when you are leveraging something. That's what I learned again from Alex. I go build reinitiate the talks or build up my connection with bigger people because I know I have a huge leverage over there. What it means is, instead, for example, let's say I'm a freelancer. For example, I'm just giving an example. I'm a freelancer and I'm pretty new. I can go to Upwork, I can go to Fiverr, starting from low level seller, moving towards up and up and up, all that stuff. Or I can find people who are already doing good, build connection with the upper layer people, and can see, can my stuff complement them in any way? Skills, expertise, whatever I have, can I join hands with these people? Because I know that is going to be fast process. They have already done the hard work. They have already spent the years. Why do I need to spend the years? I can just join hands with them. That's where my afternoon goes, more of mingling with or networking with bigger people. This nobody sees on behind the scenes. It's all happening. That is the reason I got invitation from Russell, got this one even leverage. I was able to do big people. You name anyone in the industry at, I would say at a nine, from till a nine figure, I can find my way to reach out to them within a day. I have built those chains and networks around it, or links you can call it as, around it. I can get to them in a way, either on a call or send them a DM or their personal connection number, phone number, whatever I can get within a day. And this is not to, again, it's like humbly, very humbly, I'm saying, because from the years I've been building those chains, contrary to what other people do, this might hit you hard. You are just hanging around among your own same circle. Most of this circle is like, I'm not making 5K, bro. I am not making 5K. This thing is not working. This thing is not working. I joined that program, sucked. I joined that program, sucked. You're all the time in the same circle, complaining, thinking, saying, and it's not on any one person. It's like, because I know I have been there, I had to cut those links to step up. Because I know if I keep on hanging among these people, my mindset, my income, everything will remain same. There are so many people who started at the same point as me. Monetary wise, I can see a huge difference. Authority wise, credibility wise, network wise. And most of the time, I'm like, I see their stories. They are like, I'm hanging with my buddies on the Zoom, 5 people. Bro, it's good. Other humans at higher levels are humans too. They are entrepreneurs at 7, 8 figure. In your mind, you make them big deal. They are humans too. If you just keep your some time around building connection with these people, you will start saying, oh, I got a reply from this person. Oh, this person is interested. I actually pitched my this services, and that person gave me a reply. But even when it's a no, they don't need maybe at this point, but you got a reply. You got a connection that or a conversation that got started. Everyone is getting it. What I'm dropping here. I'm sure this is not. Just drop your favorite emoji in the chat, so that I'm not just giving you theory. I'm giving you practical stuff, which I don't know, which is really helpful for me. Yes, hard. See, 3 people out of 30 something, we got it. That's what happened. Very less number of people either listening, implementing, or believing in that what is happening. Yeah. So that's where my afternoon goes. And I take Zoom calls with those people. I don't go on Zoom calls for selling and all. I don't need that. My content is doing most of the heavy lifting, and I want that to do the heavy lifting part. Uh, Late afternoon, I have some own client like calls, which calls with my own coaches, or I'm attending an event. I go to master classes, workshops, any paid event. I keep on joining those people because I keep on seeing what's happening in other part of the world. What's happening with these people? What are their objections? What are they getting stuck at? And I can vouch on this very proudly. Any event I have gone to, whether in person, virtual, there is no way I have not get any client from that. And it's all about my presence inside that. Getting the point? Presence is like spending time, devoting that time over there with networking, with building up connection, and with mingling up with the people. A lot of people don't do that. I don't go for learning most of the time because I know I don't want to. I know what is my path. What do I want to do? I'm not going for a path over there to learn something. I'm going for more. Today I built up a new connection with this person. So that's where is making me more new connections, new people coming into my network, and deeper ones, because you are in a paid community, you are hanging out among other people. It's like a family, it gets built up. And I've been saying this from 2020. Some people believed and implemented. I know some of you, I don't know if Divyanshu is here in this room, Samir is here. Yeah, Samir is a very good example in that. Divyanshu is a very good example. I've been seeing him growing into that level and all, building up connection. People observe it, people see it. I'm the proud of them, these 2 people. Like there are more of them, these two, but right now I'm coming, these are 2 popping in my mind. So that's where my late afternoon goes. Evening time, bringing my daughter back, spending an hour or something with her as well, and then we go out to the park. Coming back when it's her dinner time around 7:38. I finish my dinner at 7:30. And then after coming back, again go to my bed desk for at least till 10, 10:30 or 11ish, 10:30ish, I would say. I work on other stuff, what are like what came up after that. This is my unplanned stuff, to be honest. I just go with the flow. What is happening? What do I else need to do? And then we watch again, binge watch a movie for 1 hour at least. Me and my wife after the daughter goes to bed. So we watch at least one series or one episode of something and all. So any new episode that comes, I would be aware or I would have watched it. That's how my days goes. I don't know. I exaggerated or elongated enough lot, but this is how the true thing. I think this is giving me clarity. I'm trying to learn everything what I think help me fast. Yeah, once your concepts and frameworks are clear, it's not about learning anymore. It's about earning the networks and then leveraging those networks, as I said, to earn way more exponentially. One of the strategies in our new program is exactly what I just shared with you. Whereas, like, why do you want to build the business hard way? I have a way where I'll give you step by step framework. I'll show you my chats, my interactions, how I deal with these bigger people. You name a person, you will like, Sahil, like this person will never reply back to me. I can guarantee you within few days or weeks, you will see a reply to them if you are following the way how I'm saying it to you. You are just being desperate most of the time, or you are being just anxious or nervous. Like, why would this person reply back to me? In your own mind, you have made up things most of the time, which someone else coming from the outside world is like, no, bro, it's not that difficult. You just need to do these three things and you will see something popping up. Was it helpful, Mahendran? I missed one part of the
Yes,
question, maybe.
absolutely. Amazing. Thank
Yeah,
you so much. Yeah.
welcome.
And I also had a question about how to win through this affiliation game because I'm fairly new to this, or I'm totally new to this.
Affiliation game, how to win through that?
Yeah, I mean, the journey, what you have shown, I'm able to see the result.
Yeah.
But how did you get started? How did you stay with that? How did you
Yeah.
surpass it?
Um, there are a lot of things I can add over here. In the beginning, what matters, I'll tell you that a few things, two or three things, not more than that. So it's like first is picking up the product, basic one, picking up the right product and picking up one product, not multiple products as an affiliate even. Right? So you go to YouTube, they have a big channel, they are promoting everything on Amazon, on this store or this Best Buy or the courses or the programs and all. That is like now at their point they are able to do this. But for starting with, start with one product, use it, like literally live through it, love it enough so that in every talk it is coming out. What I mean is like every content, even like it's like somebody spends an hour with you, they feel like, bro, why are you keep talking about that? That is the feeling that needs to go. That means you are in true love with someone. If somebody meets, let's say an old friend of mine meet, earlier the conversations were different. Now it is all conversation about my daughter. Like, bro, but she's getting naughtier day by day. She's doing this stuff. She's calling me this. She's doing because that's what I'm enjoying the most, the time of my life with their daughter. So my talks, even if they ask for it or not, it's coming out. Same with the product, what you do. It's like fell in true love with that particular product. A lot of people don't do that. They keep on shifting from one product to another. You can do it like, okay, one launch you are doing this, another launch you are doing. I've been doing that. Offer Lab launch, massive. Sorry, before that was Alex, then Offer Lab launch. Now in the next 2 months, you will start seeing only my product, the 6FAX, which I just launched. Every content will point to this. You will start seeing because this is my own product, and if I can do it for other people, I can do very well for myself as well. So now every content, every conversation, every email will go towards that. But it was one thing at a time. So when I say one in true love, I'll share you this training. It's yet to be published. Um, there is that. 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen. Where is that gone? Hold on. CF. Okay. So anybody can see the screen. This was the presentation that I did in ClickFunnels Vegas after the Hormozi event. Like there was one slide which I shared, and it's all about affiliate marketing, by the way. If you want the presentation, I'll give it to you. This one, look at this. I was like, pro tip is this: don't just sell your product or offer, fell in true love with it. The picture number 1 and 3 is from 2020 when I was promoting ClickFunnels and One Funnel Away Challenge. Bro, I was living it, breathing it. I started promoting Offer Lab. It's just like feeling like you change your whole vibe. If it's a Diwali season, what do you guys do? You put the lights on, you put the decorations on, and everything. So you're making the whole thing as a vibe. You bring the sweets and everything. For me, every launch product, everything is a Diwali for me. Then, in that way, I'll get the recording as well. So like I'm into this. People feel it. People see it. Some people get is like, why he keeps on talking about one thing. Up to them. How do you want to feel? I'm in true love. I can't stop talking about it. I'm gonna do events, I'm gonna do posts, I'm gonna do send emails. There is a guy who a few days ago I was checking my unsubscribed people unsubscribe to the emails, right? There was a reason he gave. He is like too many frequent emails about obsession with the product. That was the reason he gave up on subscription. I felt like a winning. I'm like, bro, things are working. People are feeling irritated even or annoyed with that. Why does he keep talking about one thing? And he specifically mentioned that reason in the comment section. Like, cool. I'm saving money when I have less people on my email list. So every launch is like Diwali, yes. I wanted to say to the end, but it's running. What else did I miss out on? I hope you got the answer, Mahendra. So yeah, everything rotates around that then. Is your content, your everything. Like change your appearance.
All right. So one is about our personal brand, which you already
Yeah.
established. Another one is your business brand, right? So like, now you have two. One is
Yeah.
selling your own product, and then pointing the right or that one thing or one product you want to do, right?
Mhm.
So how do you move around, juggle around? Because sometimes you will
Good question.
feel like you are missing out your product
Yeah. So it's
because
like this thing happens for sure that people start. So what happened when I did the Russell and Hormozi launch? It was back to back. Some people reached out to me. Hey, Sahil, I saw that you do affiliate marketing. Can you help me promote my product? Bro, my main thing is coaching. I don't do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing I do on the back end. If I'm obsessed with something, I keep on bringing. And that's what happened when your two things start getting mingling up with each other. There is another girl who sent me a message is like, I'm hosting this whole affiliate marketing summit or something like that. And I only want affiliate marketers in that. And I want to invite you. I had to write a message. I'm like, my main business is coaching. This is not affiliate marketing. I just do it at the back end because people think like now I was already promoting stuff, so I'm an affiliate marketer. That happens, yes. But there is one thing: the solution to that, or the how I am able to carry it forward with me. I keep myself tied to that particular part, meaning that whether it was offer lab promotion I did, whether it was Hormozi stuff I did, if you see even the Hormozi thing and everything, we all are here because of the tied thing I did with Hormozi and me. And now we are all here. My personal brand didn't get, it's like, I would not say diluted, it got, it depends on the level of the person as well. If they are like way big brand, I'm like, okay, I'm standing beside them rather than feeling difference from them, apart from them, or getting diluted. Same with Russell, same with Alex, both the things. Right now, how I carry, as I said, how I carry it is like I keep myself attached to that part. With Offer Lab, I offered 8 weeks of coaching. I felt later on, I'm like, why I'm doing this? Anyone who bought Offer Lab certification through me, $500 only I paid. That is like usually I charge for 30-minute call. I give them 8 weeks of coaching, live coaching from me. Crazy thing that I did. That way I did, my reasons were different. I'm like, I want to understand the product. I want to stay in the game. If I'm promoting something, people should feel like they have someone to walk with us, along with us. And I wanted to build much more bigger things with Russell. My reasons are these. So one time I'm sacrificing, yes, I'm like doing something which I would never do again, but my reasons are different to that, and I am involved in the process. So that's how you mingle your personal brand with other stuff. You walk along with that. You don't just make a sale and go away. That's what most people do. Even with the $100 product that you will buy, people say I need some time with you and all. I was giving 30-minute session with them, to them, consultation session to them, if they were buying $100 product. Not anymore, but those days I'm talking about. So that's where you still walk with them. That's a short answer. I explained through so many examples, but I have
Amazing.
more.
And while you walk with them, even you are able to enhance your dream, right?
Hmm.
Because you'll be able
Yeah.
to rebuild your product even more greater. Yeah.
Yeah. That exactly. There is one thing I've always been like that. You cannot. Nobody has turned poor by giving more. So I'm like, in any way, I will still gain something. I will still learn something. I will still understand the mindset of people. I will still understand what their problems are and all. Even if I don't want to do that moving forward, I gained something, as you said. So it's not a loss for me, and I didn't become poor by doing that. So imagine we got how many 17 people who bought certification through me in our coaching program. I made around what nine, eight, nine, $10,000. So imagine somebody has paid me $10,000 just to learn, just to give me as a what do I say? वो क्या होता है वो,
Like a
uh,
gratitude.
huh? What do you get when you do after you pass out from the college? You do that thing, no? I don't remember that.
Like a graduation.
No, after graduation, internship. Somebody's giving me $10,000 for 8 weeks internship, and I'm like, I'm loving my people. I don't care about time, how much time I'm spending with them, and I love this coaching game so much that time doesn't. Like, I don't know how much time we are here. Almost 2 hours now. Now I'm looking at clock, and I can sit there for 7 hours, maybe some days, without worrying about clock running out. Because that's what thing it's I'm in love with.
Amazing.
You
And
are.
you'd be able to even build your list that way
Yeah.
because that list can further,
Yeah.
yeah, feed you back. Right, right.
Absolutely. That list, absolutely. You still build buyer's list, of course.
Thank you so much,
And
Sahil. Yeah, I'll let others
yeah,
go.
great questions. Love it. Shank, what's up, man? Can you hear me? No, it's distorted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now loud and clear.
Okay, good. I was saying, how are you? I'm good.
All good, man. How about you?
Okay, now, what I wanted to ask you is what changes are you making in your business after meeting Alex and Leila?
First is that rule of 100, what I said. I think when I heard him in person talking about it and how he was even going depth with that particular thing, like whether it was organic marketing, for example, when I had the fireside chat with him, he asked me this question, like how many pieces of content you produce every day, and I'm like, I'm producing 2 a day most of the times, and he's like, how much money you make? I said, I make this much, and then he's like, we produce 36,000 pieces and we make 500 times more than you. And he's like, you said you are good at organic marketing, but are you doing enough? Like, bro, 36,000 I'm not doing for sure. He's like, do you see there is a lot to do still in that? I'm like, yeah, way more lot. So what I got from that conversation, particular piece of that, is this, that even if I say I'm good at this and this, there is always levels to it. It goes much more deeper level, he talked in that interview. uh, and I feel like now, instead of, because I was getting this, should I start a YouTube channel, should I do go more heavy on paid ads or low ticket offers, and all the thoughts coming into my mind. But that got trimmed off, and I'm like, this is the thing I'm already good at, this has produced me maximum results, I'm gonna just expand on this. That's the biggest thing I'm doing, and that's the reason why I relaunched our program that I did. Because I look back in my journey, which has produced me maximum results and my clients result. The answer was this particular program, and I was running from last 5 years. Only this year I didn't do that, 4 years almost. So I'm like, why did I stop that? I got like more of like, should I do this, should I do that? I gained a lot of experience, but I'm like, let's go to that, what was working, why I'm doing that. So that's the biggest thing. Now I'm gonna go more into even organic marketing. You will see me diving deep into the depth of it, first picking up from Instagram, Facebook, then getting to maybe YouTube or other stuff, but not next year it's happening. I think that's the biggest shift, or not shift, change I'm making.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And I'll visit November end if you have time, we'll meet.
Yeah. Oh, you're coming to Kitchener?
Yeah, November
When?
end.
When is it? November end?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know the dates. We'll hang out for
Okay.
sure. Cool, man. Great question. Great to see you here. Okay. By the way, Ishank, I'm gonna do a little promo for you. You have helped me, and you are a good buddy of me. So
Awesome.
Ishank is running a really successful big business. He's just look like a normal guy. He's a big influencer with what? How many following you have, Ishank?
I
300K,
am a
400K?
normal guy. I'm
No,
29. I am a normal guy.
I know you're a normal guy. He's a normal guy with something around 300K following and all. And he's running this whole career coaching business in Canada and other countries as well, UK, US, Canada, and
No,
all.
mostly just Canada. There are a
Mostly Canada.
few other people from few other countries, but just 95, 99% Canada, I would say.
99%. So he helps people to land their dream jobs, right? In one line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help immigrants land their dream jobs.
Yeah. If you're an immigrant from Canada watching this, attending this, he's the person, go-to person. And he knows his stuff really well. I know that.
But if you're also an immigrant who's confused if you should get a job or start a business because you're also watching Sahil at the same time, bro, pick one thing. The man who tries to catch multiple rabbits catches none. Pick one thing and go all in.
I
Don't
agree.
try to put your feet into two different boats and think you'll make it in life.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
and you have
Thanks,
done
though.
crazy things, man, at a younger age. So I'm personally inspired by you always.
Thank you for the kind words. I am also inspired by you. Actually, I wanted to call you separately and then ask you how did it go. But then
Okay.
good you had this session and I'm gonna meet you anyway when I come there. So it'll be nice.
Awesome. Cool, man. We'll see you soon.
Awesome. Aliza, you can Google me, it's fine.
Okay. Rishabh, you are next. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Let me unmute you. Yeah.
Hi Sahil, bhai, how are you?
All good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. It is already midnight, so my camera is off. No,
It's okay.
I hope
That's
it is
fine.
okay. Yeah. So there is an audio note on your WhatsApp, and I'm just waiting to get that answered.
Audio note?
Yeah. And I think you also replied that you will
Yeah, yeah.
be
I
getting
asked
back
this
to.
question.
So
So I actually
yeah, yeah.
asked this
If you
question
can
to
just
him.
yeah.
It will be released by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, the whole episode. The trim editing is going on, by the way. So I'll be sending you the entire episode after that. Don't worry. I asked this question to him. That's it. That's it,
Yeah,
Rishabh.
yeah. It's yeah. That's it. If you want to
Okay.
like what is like the top three things you think are going to change the business or the trajectory of your life from now after meeting Alex.
Top three things in my business I'll be changing.
And top three things which will change the trajectory of your business.
Mastery of one thing, expanding on one thing, and extending the timelines of my goals. These are the top three things.
Super. Thank you so much. I think that this is much more valuable.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Great question. All right. Cool. Everybody's good. Anybody who else has more questions? 26 people into the room. No? Did I miss? Oh, you have more questions, Shashank? Sorry, I missed. I thought you had a hand raised from before. 1 second. Yeah. Can you unmute? Yeah.
Yes. So when
Yeah.
you were talking to Alex and you were discussing the things that are changing in the coaching business,
Yeah.
can you shed more light on what you and he, both of you, think are changing in the coaching business?
He said one line which I really love it. So my question was more on like, should I inculcate AI into coaching? Should I make my business AI coachify? Kind of that. A lot of people are doing it. They are just adding all the AIs like on how to design offers, how to set up a
I
sales
think it's a
process,
dumb
everything.
idea.
Huh?
I think it's a dumb idea.
Yeah, that's what he that's what he said. Great one. So his answer was mostly like it was like in this way. Is like AI will put more business who are trying to adapt to AI rather than business who are not.
Yeah.
So that was like, I'm like crazy. Everybody is running after AI. Everybody is trying to do. And the another thing he said, I think that really hit me hard, was he was like talking about his own AI that he launched during that 200 books, right? He's like, lot of people are like using custom GPTs and all, trying to compare my AI with their AI. They're like, they don't know I have a whole development team sitting behind it to make sure all my content that I'm producing, every word I'm saying, every video, everything that I'm doing on these consultation calls is getting feed to that, and they're keeping track of it, what goes right, what goes wrong, and all. While on the other hand, other people, what they're doing, they are like downloading some of my videos from YouTube, putting in a GPT, and like, oh, this GPT will give you Hormozi's answer. That was even given me that when you, and he said the same thing. He's like, if you're doing AI and all, do it in this way that you have a proper infrastructure or systems behind it, SOPs behind it, not just like for the sake of doing it, you are doing particular this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then another question I asked him. Okay, I'm gonna play a demo here. We did the small editing of a reel. I showed it to my clients yesterday. Anyone wants to see a trailer? It's just a 50 seconds trailer. Yeah. Okay, I'll see if I can share the sound here. Let me know if you can hear the voice as well. What's second? Not working. Sorry, 1 second. It's not playing. Yeah. Is it visible? Lex.
The reason that it's so tough to service the bottom end of the market is that for them, the small amount of money is a huge percentage of their income. They will have the expectations of someone who gives you their life savings. You will drain your reputation and you will drain the morale of your team because there will never be something that is enough. Selling to riches, how would I see that if I want to grow? I'm talking to the 80% of business owners that incur costs in order to deliver customers. If you have a business that is software driven, then you absolutely can monetize the masses. You can create a business that can retain customers that has almost zero incremental cost of adding an additional customer. When offers dies out, what should you focus on first? The concept of an offer dying out, that's just because the product sucked. Deliver the thing we originally promised. Freelancers and service providers in India, they want to land US clients. What should they focus on first? If you no one will even think you're Indian. If I had to pick of all skills to gain access to the US market, that would be number one.
Can anybody guess what he answered that way? Like, if Indians want in India, service provider freelancers want to get US client, what is that one skill they should focus on? I've not revealed it yet publicly.
English communication.
Anybody else who has any other answer? Dating.
Probably being good at something, like competence, skill.
Reach out my way. Do whatever it takes. Indian itself is a big market. Yeah, a lot of people from for freelancers and all, they want it. Now I'm not gonna tell it. I'm gonna reveal it in the video because that was the biggest answer he gave me, and I know that video will go viral. And one word. Some of you already answered it, by the way, but I'm not gonna reveal what is it. So yeah, surfing with Sahil maybe. But yeah, what I was saying, the offer dies out concept, that was even the much more deeper. He's like, that is just, I don't relate to that particular thing and all. And that was my ideology. Like, okay, maybe this program, very true, honest. I'm like, is this over? Is it ran its course and all that stuff? He just nailed it, and that's the reason I'm bringing it back as well, because I know I was just using that limiting belief in my mind that I did. So yeah.
So when is this video coming out?
Tomorrow or day after tomorrow. They are doing final editing, so I'll do that.
Okay, thanks.
Great questions again. Great meeting. All right, so before everyone leaves, we had a gifts one that we need to do. So what I'll do, don't leave this now. One of you will get the book and the custom GPT. 1 second. Let me take 26 people into the room. So I'm gonna pull all your names out. Oh man, how did I do it last time? You wanted one, Devanshu? If you are ready to come to Punjab, I'll bring one for you from here. No, I'm serious. If you want, I'm gonna bring a lot of them to India, and I'm coming maybe this month or next month. Name of. Sorry, I have to manually do this. Let's rock. Yeah. Who else is interested to come to Punjab? If I can bring from Canada, at least you can come to Punjab, right? Okay, so Rishabh is here, Divyanshu, Ishank, are you still here? I'm just typing it in case. Who else is here? Don't leave the room, participants. I'm just typing all the names here. Abuzar, Adam, Aliza, Anjuman. Who else is there? Baka, Bina, Brock, Damin, Derek. Glad to see you, man. Shank, Karamjeet, Mahindra. And anybody whose name got missed out, you have to tell me. Prasad, Rakibul, Samish. Oh, wow, so many of them still. Satyam, Sumit, Taran. That Taran, you're here. I didn't know that. Vanshika, a lot of my old friends. I love it. Wasim and Vibhor. Okay, anybody's name who's not a part of the list, you have to tell me. Vanshika. Okay, Vanshika, I typed it. Okay, Vibhor is here. Mahindran, me, Bina. Of course, let's rock. Everybody's good. All the names are here. 25. We are 25, except my name. Yeah, cool. So as I said, two things I promised you. First is this one, the GPT, custom GPT. This is out of only the launch that Hormozi did. So everything is on launch process. We decoded the entire stuff only for the launch. I'm talking about not his entire knowledge base I can get. So this is the link. I'm going to copy paste this in the chat. Go use this, try it, let me know how it is. Our clients loved it, by the way. So just letting you know. The link is in the chat. You just click on that and you go to the custom GPT. And the second gift, as I said, is one of these books. I'm not giving all and luck because I want to bring a lot to India. I know because in India, it's a lot of shipping and like paying for the book and all that. So I'm keeping reserve so that I can give you my peeps in India a lot. So, okay. All the names are here. I'm going to do that circle, the wheel of names. I'm going to unmute you all so that we can shout out loud how we do that usually. Why? One second. How do I unmute you all? Can all of you try to unmute?
Yes.
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 All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to spin the wheel on a count of 1, 2, and go. Go. All right. Let's see. You have to pay the shipping and handling only. Baka, Bina. Is it Bina? Yeah. Oh, almost there.
Yay.
Yay. Congratulations, Bina. You're still here? You have to be in the room to
Yes,
win that.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Cool. Awesome. Congratulations. I can bring one for you in India. So
Thank
so
you
that you
so
can,
much.
yeah, so that you can cover even save the shipping and handling. You want to come to Punjab
Thank you.
or we'll handle it from there?
I'll be
Totally up to
happy
you.
to come.
Awesome. Congratulations. Amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Let's wrap it up. Everyone is good? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to just see. Can we turn on the cameras? I just want to take one picture. Usually I do that so that I keep a memory of this. Okay. Turn on the cameras with a smile. If you can, that would be amazing. Affiliation, affiliate PPT also. I'll see. Look at that. Okay. Taran, was it he who was shouting? Go. Okay. Amazing. I've not met him, right? Or did I? I have? Oh, he was a small baby. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we're gonna take one picture. I'm gonna do on both the sides here. 1 second. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Thank you. I hope you learned something. I hope you got something out of this session from my experience, from my lens, whatever I was able to give. I hope I did my best into that without keeping any filters attached. It was truly an unfiltered session. Everyone can agree to that, yes, without any
Yes.
Yes.
secrets anymore. So yeah, you got the best out of it. Cool then. So I'll see you soon in our next event. Take care. We promised, we fulfilled all our promises. So whatever it is on your side, good afternoon, good evening. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye.